Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I am just grabbing the Discord link for you guys. And I'm gonna do my intro and we're gonna get started. Because I can see that my mic is working. My chat box is open. Alright, so I'm gonna post the link to our Discord in the chat. I know Discord's going through some problems right now. I updated it and that worked for me, but I know some people's devices aren't doing so hot with the updates, so I guess update it with caution. But hey everyone, it's Rain, and we are back with another Honkai StarRail stream. Today we're going to be trying to wrap up the ghost hunting event. Where we're hunting like the yokai things and gaining a social media following on discovering all the hauntings and stuff in all that fun stuff. I honestly don't remember the name of the place. Oh my god. But I had a lot of fun last time. Hao Hao is a very cute character, and we brought Shu Sheng into the group last time. It's just a very cute event. It gives me kind of Persona vibes. There's little challenges and stuff on the side, and there's a lot of really amazing rewards. So I'm excited to jump back into it, and hopefully we can wrap up the story today. I'll probably just be using my Dan Heng team, just because I've been using it a lot lately. I've also upgraded my characters a decent bit. I'm only like 62, guys. I don't get to play every day. I work and I have other games and stuff I play. So a lot of my characters aren't like super great, but as you guys, Dan Heng hasn't changed, Jin Liu hasn't changed, and Blade hasn't changed. But Ryanya's traces, her tree's almost filled out now. I'm working on her ult and her skill. Same with Silverwolf. I got her ult up to 9. I'll do that too. It decreases their speed. You know, it's just really good to get Silverwolf skills up. It makes her so good. And then I'm going to be working on Yukong next. I did get her to 70, which is great, because I really want a pure imaginary team for Dan Heng, and I've been working on her to do that, which I'm really excited for. But other than that, my characters haven't really changed much since last week, so we're gonna jump in and we're gonna get started. Brian is on the train though, and I'm gonna talk to her because, you know, best girl.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll be able to get away from the complexities of politics here. Being surrounded by these beautiful stars, it's such a joy. Although we've been through so much together, I actually know very little about the Astral Express. I'd like to start visiting more frequently if the opportunity arises.
I actually don't know much about the Express either.
Oh, really? I suppose you wouldn't. That reminds me of March.
We need to ask Himiko.
Feels like everyone in the Express crew has a mysterious background. I really enjoy staring out into the universe. What a vast, mesmerizing, romantic view. I hope that one day the children of Belobog will have the same opportunity to witness the stars up close.
It'll only take a couple hundred years to get space travel and
Please
stuff.
don't
No
mind
big
me.
deal.
Feel free to go about
they
your
already
business.
do have mecha technology.
I think I'll stay
so
here and enjoy the view a while longer.
I don't know. Maybe. But anyway, like I said, we're going to be continuing the ghost hunting event. There's also this event. There's another fighting event. So if we get through this one today, then we might jump over and see this one. But if not, I can always do this one off screen. It's just a repeat of an older one. Very similar rewards. It's just the underground fighting ring again. So let's continue. And we have to continue the main story today, because we did a couple side missions last time and we unlocked the new main story. So let's head up with our ghost hunting gang.
Let's get started with today's operations. The Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobus Containment
I do gotta
Breach
say,
incident, aka the Ghost
Gwyfin
Hunting
has been
Squad,
growing on me
is
so much
ready
during this
for
event.
action. Yeah.
Like, I wasn't sure how I felt about her when we first met her, but during this event, I've actually had a lot of fun with her character, so I'm definitely happy I got her. I might actually build her.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Clocking in.
Yo, why the exhaustion? You look like the officers over at the Realm Keeping Commission.
I thought I was being funny. I didn't know I was being tired as AF.
Sleepy. Oh, little Gwei, what kind of magical elixir did you take to make you so energetic?
Dude,
Every
she just
time I
got
see
an
our follower count
atypical
increase,
personality.
I get so excited I can't even sleep. It works better than any kind of tea or coffee.
Well, aren't you lucky? As soon as I closed my eyes, I dreamt of endless running and circling and chasing after Lady Bailu. It was even more exhausting than doing it in real life.
Sushang, you slept for an entire day.
Catching ghosts is a night job. It only makes sense to sleep during the day.
Dude. Yes. I am legitimately nocturnal by nature. I have such a hard time going to sleep at night. It's like I have an insomnia when I try to go to sleep at night, but if I try to sleep through the day, I'm fine. It's so easy to stay up at night for me, it's ridiculous. I'm a night owl, what can I say?
Good idea.
Some people are just wired that way.
We all just pretend that I've been possessed by a sleep ghost. Let me sleep for another 10 hours, and then call it a day's work.
Shushan. You sound like someone I know.
A certain celestial jade-playing divination commission employee, perhaps?
Divination Commission? Celestial Jade? Shouldn't they be doing divinations?
Oh, Shushang. Oh, Shushang. Alright, so our next major case is this one. So accept the investigation.
I take my job seriously. I'd never post something like late as usual on a public forum.
Miss Sushang, I think you missed the interesting part. The description in this comment is really suspicious. It definitely sounds like heliobi activity. Really suspicious. It definitely sounds like heliobi activity to me. And if heliobi have managed to infiltrate the Divination Commission, that spells big trouble for the Lafu.
They're
You're
kind of
right.
just
Maybe
little
we should contact
jokesters.
Miss Qingchue and warn
When
her
they're
not to
little
go to
like
work today.
this, and they're just possessing people and playing pranks, it's actually kind of funny. And I know if they gather together, they'll be like a giant monster and try to destroy the whole planet or whatever, but like, do we have to capture them? We don't have to capture all of them. Like, have a little fun, guys.
Notification sent. I guess now we should go to the Divination Commission and see what's going on.
Okay, while we're heading over there, I do want to talk about something I talked about yesterday. A little bit on stream during our Persona
Let's
stream,
talk
but I
to
didn't want to go
Sirius
too
again
into it
first.
because it wasn't a Honkai stream. We're getting a free 5-star in the form of Dr. Ratio next update. So he's still gonna have his banner, and he's still gonna have his light cone banner, everything like that. But we are getting just a free copy of him because Hoyoverse won the 3 Mobile Game Awards. So that's insane. Like, you know how long Genshin players have been waiting for like a free 5-star? And both Honkai StarRail and Honkai Impact 3rd has gotten Honkai Impact 3rd has gotten multiple. But Honkai StarRail is now on that train too. And Genshin is still sitting over there like, when's our free 5-star?
So, you imprison
Dr. Ratio is
Lexi
gonna be pretty good
Matrix.
too. He's like a self-buffing
And I heard
imaginary
the
hunt
cries of other
DPS.
heliobi longing to break free. That would seem the Ten Lords Commission has everything under control. What is it you want from me?
Do we have to beat up the child again? We miss you.
Blech. You have managed to disgust me still further.
Dude, what was that laugh? I like tried to inhale breath and I couldn't, and no sound came out. Did you guys hear that? That was awful.
Don't be so sure of victory before the battle begins, young one.
Uh.
Without Tail to protect you. Isn't subduing a heliobus a bit overwhelming for you? You know, if you can accept me with an open heart, I can take his place and help you.
I literally just said I miss you, and you laughed in my face.
Really? Of course.
Don't fall for it.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh?
The fact that you're trying so hard to persuade me means that you're not sure of victory either. If you were, you'd have devoured us without hesitation. Am I right, Cirrus?
Then have it your way. I'll destroy you.
Alright, let's beat up the child again.
Don't let your previous victory go to your heads. The slightest misstep will be your undoing. Let's see how you perform without the general here to watch your back. I will never rest. Your mortal bodies will fatigue and breathe their last breath. And I will endure.
Dude, he's just like ranting in the background. Like, he talks such a big game when he is not strong at all.
Lend me your strength.
I sent a storm. Heaven sent break.
Like, that was so easy.
We did it!
Ask your question.
We think the Divination Commission has been infiltrated by Heliobus, but we don't know which one.
Okay, you tell Cirrus what's happening at the Divination Commission.
Window to the future. They always relished hounding your prophets and seers with questions of destiny, watching them flounder between the random and the preordained.
The preordained. Destiny, preordained.
That pile of protein in your human skull is computationally inefficient. Your conjectures on destiny are little more than analogies and illusions.
Okay.
But we,
He just called me a sack of
Shapeless
potatoes, basically, but okay.
when we come together to harmonize and observe, destiny is clear. And in warfare, nothing is more important
Can you
than
just
being able
give
to
us the
predict
answer,
your opponent's
Mr.
movements.
Ghost boy.
It is said that during that fateful battle, Carolum had a premonition of failure.
It looks like we have a clear target this time. Let's get going.
I may not have the same predictive power as Carolum, little fox girl. One thing I do know is
Carolum?
that sooner or later you will beg for my help.
Who is Carolum?
Time will tell.
Wait, was that her tail? Am I just being stupid? This is a puzzle. It had the puzzle indignation. Oh, it is. No. Over, yeah, that's 4, and I only have 3. So I need to go up, over, up, over, up. There we go.
Good.
That was easy. Is there more? Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this time. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be there. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, that's it. So up, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Ta-da! That was pretty easy. It still looks pretty easy. Dude, we're just roasting this little ghost. I'm ready, let's go. Come on then. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns this time. So we would need to get somewhere on this row. So we need to get here so we can get there. So to get here, we'd probably have to come from here, which means we'd have to come from here to here. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Yay!
Good.
These are actually kind of fun. I didn't think puzzles were going to be fun, but they kind of are. Dude, how many does this thing have?
Yours.
That mark's still there. Another round, please. How many you got? Okay, 6 again. Ooh. Okay. So I have to step on this to get it to go up. So I probably have to go all the way back. I think that's right. Yeah, that was pretty easy. I like the addition, but they could have made the first one a little harder. Getting lots of free treasure. Okay. So we need to get here. That was so easy. That was so easy to figure out. I thought they were actually gonna get harder.
This could serve you well.
I wonder how many rounds this guy actually gives you. So, okay, so we have to get this one to go up. So we can stop here. To get that one to go up, we need to get over here. Like that. That should work. Go over, it'll come up, we go back and go up. There we go. Fairly simple. We don't even use the other block they give us.
Find peace.
Ooh. That's a bigger one. No. Come on then. Dude, we're just egging this ghost on. He's like putting his whole like soul into this and we're just kind of roasting him. Oh, that was so easy too. It's just the same premise twice. This would be a really fun mobile game, actually. Like, I'd sit here and play this. I probably shouldn't spend the whole stream doing this, so this will be the last one. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Because go over there, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here. Okay, that'll work. Ta-da! These are pretty easy.
It's all yours.
I will come back, and I will do those off screen, because those are actually fun. And they're giving decent rewards. Let's continue with the quest. Because I've wasted so much time already. Do 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 do. Oh, my stomach is growling. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's been doing that a little bit here and there throughout the stream so far.
Something's
I just ate, and I guess my stomach is not happy.
I want Ching
I had
Chue to
leftover
have an
Chinese.
idea of
It
the
was so
gravity
good.
of the situation.
I suppose Miss Ching Chue should be safe enough. The one we're chasing probably has a more, complicated target. That sounds like a compliment, but at the same time...
When are we getting alphas in this game? Whatever happened to March's
Could you
outfit?
stand guard here for us while we investigate? It doesn't seem like a good idea to just stand here under... I mean, you could leave, but... wait, are you thinking of coming with us?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I've seen it all right. But if I leave now, won't that count as an authorized absence? I can get away with slacking off, but the Master
Oh,
Diviner
so
won't
she
tolerate complete abandonment
has
of my
to come,
post.
even if she
Besides,
doesn't want to.
You guys need someone familiar with the Divination Commission to show you the way, right? Then let's go.
Okay.
What's going on?
Stay close to me, okay? I'm a little...
What are they looking at?
Oh, is it haunting the actual thing?
Is everyone okay?
There's only one way. Divination is meaningless.
Oh, they're all possessed.
How did the Matrix of Prescience become like this?
Look, Diviner Fu is standing at the center of the Matrix of Prescience. What is
This
she doing?
gives cult vibes.
Judging by her chanting,
Is this how cults are
I think
formed?
she's
By
performing navigation calculations.
possessing ghost people?
But something's not right.
I messed that
The
sentence up
Matrix
so bad.
of Prescience isn't moving
Ghost
at all.
possessing people?
A heliobus. I read about them
I
in the
literally
book.
took a nap and then ate
Starfire
and then started
essence that can
streaming.
transform
I'm not
itself.
100% awake.
Enjoys
I'm on
manipulating
vacation
the
and I am
dreams and
enjoying it.
desires of mortals. How can we snap her out of it?
We could try ringing the harmonic chime. If we're close enough, we should be able to enter the heliobus's illusion.
Oh my god, my stomach was so loud there. I'm so sorry.
Silence. Idle chatter is not permitted in the Divination
Are
Commission.
we gonna have to fight Fu?
Master Diviner, you're awake!
Or perhaps we should call you Caroloom.
It doesn't matter what you call me. I am the master of the Divination Commission.
No, you're a ghost.
The current divination
You're
has reached
possessed.
a delicate stage, and no one is permitted to disturb it. Not even a judge of
Are we
the
gonna
Ten
fight
Lords
Fu?
Commission or a... Ching Chue.
Oh my
I have
god.
grown weary
She
of your
growled that.
insubordination. Are you the one who brought these outsiders into the commission? Have you turned a deaf ear to all the rules I've laid down?
Oh.
Ching Chue, you are hereby expelled from the commission.
Damn.
That's...
Darn, now we're down one person.
A great idea!
Oh.
My days here really have been unproductive, loafing around outside and playing Celestial Jade, all while taking a Divination Commission salary. It's... how to put it?
Compensation without labor?
Not exactly. I do complete all my assigned work on time. I would call it...
Unfulfilling. Depressing.
wasting my life away. Thank you,
Snap.
Master Diviner, for giving me the push I needed. Since you feel that my skills could be put to better use elsewhere, it's time for me to think about making some changes. But before I leave, I have to help these guests take care of some trouble here at the Commission. If I don't, people will think I was fired because of cowardice in the face of danger.
So we gotta beat up Fu.
Next, what do we do now?
Beat up Fu.
Giving a dramatic speech to my boss was cool and everything, but it's not gonna
Are we
help
gonna
her
watch
break
the live
free from the
stream?
helium
Yes,
bus
we are.
clouding
Do
her
not
mind.
worry. I just wanted to start the event. I think maybe the last like 30 minutes or so we're gonna jump on and watch the live stream.
I'm not sure what to do. The heliobus isn't trying
Ooh,
to trap
there's
us
some
inside
crowd
the
again,
illusion,
sorry.
and it doesn't look interested in attacking us either.
I really think we just gotta beat the ghost out of Fu. Like,
Clouding my mind? I've never been of clearer mind than I am right now. From now on, I will dedicate myself to defining
How are
the
you today,
predetermined
Galaxy? I
futures
hope
of the
you're doing good.
Xianzhou Alliance, and will make these futures known to the world.
Have
so
you
that
done the
all
ghost
can
puzzles
live
yet?
In clarity.
they're actually really fun, and they give you a lot of rewards. I sat there for like 10 minutes doing them, and I just kept getting chests. It was so fun.
I know what you want to say. Spare me the lecture on human wisdom prevailing over nature and those ridiculous notions of free will. You are nothing more than a pawn at the mercy of the Stellaron
It's so weird to
hunters.
hear Fu talk like this.
What day you boarded the Express, who your enemies
Good,
are,
that's good.
where you go. These choices that you think you make freely of your own accord are mere tributaries. Your journey to the Xianzhou, the defeat of Phantilia. All these were written into a script long ago by that slave. to
What's the point
destiny.
of this?
Hidden even in this very moment. Your
Why are we just
options
letting
are
her rant?
few.
It's not even her.
Ready your... Don't let her words get to you. There are always other options.
Ready your bat and charge at her.
The rise and fall of the tides are dictated by the fire trigram and the water trigram. You are powerless.
All of
against
them
such a
did it all in
force.
one sitting. Ah,
You have
see,
no
I
hope
was
of
gonna
defeating
sit
me.
there and keep doing them because they were so much fun. But I was like, I should start the quest. Because after like 10 minutes, I was like, oh my god, I just keep doing them. They're not stopping, so I'm just gonna move on and do them off screen. They're pretty easy too,
Vision your
which is probably why I
anger
like
is
them so
meaningless.
much.
Anger
just kept
cannot
flying through
change
'em.
that which is already ordained by destiny. All offense, no defense. Is that your strategy?
Yeah, they're pretty easy.
Your attacks won't land on me. Only on these innocent puppets.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Too slow.
Let's settle this.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Kaboom. I'm kind of upset they didn't
Consequences
give
are
us a
mine
Fu
to
boss. That would have been really fun and an excuse to do it.
Such trivial choices cannot change the inevitable. If you are still not convinced, I can demonstrate to you the true nature of destiny. And
Okay, sounds good to
then
me.
follow.
Ooh, boss time. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I have Silver Wolf on this team, so. Ooh, Kafka's wanted poster.
This place is what the Divination Commission calls the Pathfinder. It's a sandbox game that diviners use to simulate future paths and exercise our minds.
By the way, guys, if you're gonna
Why
pull
did
on
the
any
Master Diviner
character
bring us
that
here?
like would skyrocket your account, pull on Silver Wolf. She's on rate up right now. Don't be stupid. Oh my god, she makes your life so easy in this game. Oh, you don't have a character built with that weakness? Bring Silverwolf. Oh, your character that you built for this weakness isn't strong enough yet? Bring Silverwolf. She can just make your DPS strong against the enemy. It's so great.
That's right. Now listen. If you place an Ingenium in this little maze and give it a command, it will find its way to the exit precisely as it was commanded to do so. But you're probably thinking, humans are not machines. There is more than one path in the universe.
Humans are not machines.
And yet machines we are.
Although a lot
Complex,
of people...
sophisticated, but machines.
Yeah, a lot of people say humans are machines, actually. We're made of, like, meat and bones and stuff, but we're really just one big, very sophisticated organism that a lot of scientists and stuff actually equate to very mechanical, which is kind of a scary concept.
We are just like
especially with the whole
Ingenium
AI
in this
thing.
maze. We have no options to speak of. We can only navigate one path. The one that takes us to our destination. Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
It feels like we're dancing to the Heliobus's tune.
Yeah. I say we just beat her up again.
Let's begin.
Are we just supposed to do the puzzle again? Because... Are we supposed to find, like, an alternative way to do it?
We did it!
But that's the point.
Well done. Your choices are as the Omnicia foresaw them. You should know that there was only one answer to this puzzle from the beginning, just as destiny has only one path.
Fun fact, Ratio is reason in Latin. Yeah, I'm excited for Ratio. I talked about him a little bit earlier. He's Hunt, Imaginary, Self-Buff, Semi-DPS, I think. He's more like a sub-DPS single target thing, isn't he? From what I saw of, like, the kit and how people explained him, he sounds really good.
Yes.
And they just gave him away from free. I really hope they don't nerf him, though, because they give him away for free.
Mistake. But the universe isn't someone's game, and no one is designing puzzles for us to solve. The universe doesn't have a single answer. We can do anything we want while we're in it.
Because I was gonna pull on him anyway, and I definitely want his light cone.
Even if it's the same work every day, I can hide in the library and read a book, or find someone to play Celestial Jade with. And that...
I never thought slacking off could convince me of anything. Sign of a true scholar. A diviner of the Divination
Shushang.
Commission, after all.
To be fair, though, Shushang is, like, the most easily convinced of everyone here.
Ugh! Sushang, snap out of it! A slacker Heliobus is getting into your head.
Qingque. For you, life may have a seemingly infinite number of choices. That is because your choices are simply different ways of
What's the
slacking
point
off
of this
and
exactly?
wasting time.
Couldn't we just beat the
They
Heliobite
are
out
of
of
no
her?
consequence to anything. But for me, choices come with very real consequences.
I feel like violence is the answer to this question.
That's the most divinery thing you've said so far.
As the master diviner of the Lafu, I have a heavy responsibility. I must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day.
That means
all for the preservation of
Dr.
this
Ratio
giant
is
ship.
Welt in Honkai StarRail universe. LOL. Not really, but I understand the joke. He could be the first Welt, though. They both had blue hair.
Some paths
Bluish
look
black, like
promising,
longer hair.
but lead to an abyss of despair. Then
But
there
I don't
are
think they
small
look enough
trails
alike
that
other than
plunge
that.
deep into unimaginable darkness. And in the end, I realized that we have no real choices.
Because Welt wasn't
There
the
is
first
only
Welt.
one path to follow.
Welt
Only
Joyce.
one way to the optimal solution, even if it is paved with ashes and bitterness.
Dude, it's so hard to explain anything about Honkai Impact Third to people who don't play Honkai Impact Third. I swear to God. I was talking to my friend about it because she plays StarRail, and I was just like talking about how like where Welt came from before, and I was talking about the original Hersher of Reason, what Honkai were, what the Hershers were, and how Welt ended up in the Honkai StarRail universe, and she looked at me like I had a second head. Like, you really gotta play the game to understand.
There is only one way, and there only ever was.
What do we do? I don't think we can persuade
Yeah, I
her.
know.
I have a proposal. Why don't we try a more advanced sandbox? However long you want to play this game, and whatever tricks you try to pull, I'll happily play along.
Miss Jingtre?
Use your free will to guide the Ingenium out of the sandbox.
I thought this was gonna be a fight, because
Let's begin.
they gave us, like, fight blueprints, right? So, if we want to get in here, we'd have to go from here. So we'd have to come from here. And 5 moves, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's way easier to work backwards.
The path changed slightly, but it was just as simple. I'm sure the Master Diviner would say.
Destiny only has one path. Your choices are just a predetermined
Yeah,
solution
but you're only
to the
giving
puzzle.
us one option. Like, there's only one way to do it in that many moves. If you would give us a board with multiple different options of how to solve it, not everyone would choose the same path.
Actually, I don't think I agree. Master Diviner, let's reset the sandbox and give it another go, shall we?
Again? Do it all over again, exactly as it was. You can try it 1,000,000 times over, and 1,000,000 times. I see what you're thinking, Qingque. You're an interesting one.
Jingzhua, I've been thinking through the calculations for this puzzle. There really is only one solution.
This maze was designed by Caroloom. It's no use. There aren't any other solutions.
No, there's a second choice. There will always be another choice.
Mr. Trailblazer, quick, say something
Don't
to persuade
solve it?
her.
Is that it?
Ready to begin?
Of course there's another solution to this sandbox. Listen to my idea. You're all gonna help, right?
Of course.
Miss Jingtre, I don't know how you're...
Count me in.
I
It's
think we
don't
can
solve
help.
it,
I'm
right?
in. I only need 2
Mess
people
up?
for my plan to work.
Move it ourselves or something?
You go stand in the sandbox. Right about that spot over there.
Okay. Am I gonna get hit?
Next, Judge Huohuo, you stand on the other side of the room. All right, we're ready. And now the second path appears.
Let's begin. Lead.
Alright, so we just changed the path? Uh, what? Seriously, what? So from here, we have 2 options. Which I'm assuming it wants us to start from there. So... we only have 5 moves, though. Dead end, dead end. So we have to go up. Then we have 2 options, which I guess is here, here. Is that it? We don't even need the Trailblazer? Is that what it is? I was so focused on the Trailblazer, I didn't even... One of my cousins sent me a message that
This is the other
makes
solution.
my heart drop.
The alternative
Oh, what happened?
choice. I created a new solution. Master Diviner, you're not the only one who can design a puzzle. And I don't tread the path of destiny alone. You think that by calling on your companions for help, you created a new path out of thin air? You're just playing with semantics. I could weave 1,000 routes for you, but they lead to the same destination. So what significance is there in having a choice?
You don't have to understand what Xing Shui is saying.
Creatures like you don't understand humans.
At all.
The universe is like jade tiles on a game table. When the tiles are shuffled, the outcome is already predetermined.
She sent me a video of her playing Honkai StarRail. That's cute.
Which tiles can be played, which tiles are left over, what kind of hand the person next to you is trying to make. All of these can be determined through calculations, randomness and adaptability, ambushing your opponent,
Hi, Blady.
twists and turns, the balance of the elements. It's a mix of calculations, unknowns, and loss of complete control that makes Celestial Jade the kind of game it is. And
I have
those
a
are the
question for
same
you guys.
things that give life its color and vibrance.
Out of the 4 Stellaron Hunters, do you guys know who the least wanted and the most wanted ones are?
Do my choices at the game table mean nothing if I have a sure loss in front of me?
Like,
No.
how high their
The
bounties?
choices are what make the game
be
meaningful in the
specific.
first place.
Kafka's the one with the highest bounty, like, obviously. But interestingly enough, Silverwolf is the one with the lowest. I thought it was gonna be Sam because not many people, like, talk about him or mention him or whatever. But no, he's got, like, the second highest.
Even
Which
if I
actually
lose,
surprised me.
I'll still make choices to lighten the loss. Just like the Master Diviner is making choices for her own agenda. You were right when you said that as Master Diviner, you must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. In this vast universe, a game where there are only losers. Our Master Diviner is making endless choices, fighting against the odds just so the Lawful can travel safely for another day. Why would someone as talented as the Master Diviner go through the trouble of making endless choices if the end
Blady.
result is predetermined? Heliobus, you cannot fathom the joys of humanity. You are imprisoned by the illusion of destiny, unable to free yourself. And
Kind of
you don't understand
Bored with
humans
this part
at all.
already. Like, I get what they're doing, and it's cute, but this scene has gone on for way too long.
Don't let them trick you, Fu Xuan! Don't push me away! Don't let her word fool you!
Come on, let's beat up the ghost.
Tiraloom, release the Master Diviner!
Violence time, finally!
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose!
I knew violence would be the answer.
Beyond my reach! Why? Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No answer. I have no path to victory.
Always a weakness.
Lend me your strength
This
Violence is always the answer.
to guard and defend. Crush them.
Heaven surge. Break.
So Wolfblade, Sam,
Are you
Kafka,
alright?
yeah.
I
I always,
I'm fine.
like I said, I assumed
Just
that
a small headache,
Sam would
nothing
be like the
more.
least wanted because he's like their shadow operative. He does like all that stuff in the shadows and not many people know about him. But apparently in like the few operations he's been in have been like such drastic scales, like world-ending scale, that he's almost has a high enough bounty like as Kafka, which is crazy.
It's normal to experience some discomfort after being possessed by a heliobus, but nothing a few medicinal pellets can't take care of.
Is that Carolyn?
Hurry. Just hurry up and see me in the darkness. I've foreseen what happens next. You're going to imprison me.
Aw. That was kind of sad ending.
Xingque. Thanks to you, the Divination Commission is safe again. No need to thank me, Master Diviner. By the way, while you were possessed, you fired me from the commission. So that counts, right? I'll have to ask you to give me written notice that my contract's been unilaterally terminated. Then, with all the years I've spent in the Divination Commission, I'll be able to get a great severance package. And I already planned what to do with all the money. I'm gonna open a gaming parlor.
Oh my
Hire
god.
a couple of workers to run it, and spend the rest of my days living off the profits.
Are there two Qingques?
I see. What a pity. I don't recall anything I may or may not have said while possessed by the Heliobus. In any case, Xingque, why are you still here? Shouldn't you be on duty back at the repository? Huh? Master Diviner, you can't back out now! Of course I can. After all, there are always choices in life. You taught me that. I can't convince real you, let alone possessed you.
She was so excited to be fired too. Dude, that's so funny.
My actions today brought great shame on the Divination Commission. Yes, all is well, minus my headache.
Heliobi are good at finding people's weaknesses and exploiting them. Everyone has some kind of weakness. You're not to blame.
That's right.
I wonder where
You were
she's
just
gonna
a
get her
victim
tail
of the
back.
Heliobus's trickery, Diviner Fu. No need.
I must express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your help. Apologies, but the Divination Commission is in disarray at the moment. I must return and set things in order.
Wait! There's something we need to ask you.
What is it?
You tell Fu about the details of your operation.
I agree that the Master Diviner gets possessed wouldn't make for a good headline. I don't care how you spin the story, so long as you leave my name and identity out of it.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Breaking news! It's the first time I used that one too.
I have many things to attend to. Please.
We won't delay you any longer. We need to go to Fictional Garden and seal Carolum away.
I also gotta do the challenges too. Grab that. Oh, we still have so long to go. I thought I was almost done. This is the third time I've like streamed this event. How long is it? Am I gonna have to stream it again?
1010.
This is like the third main quest we've done for it.
It seems that your operations have met with some success. I've been browsing through some of the stories on Ghostly Grove myself. They make for good.
Did you hear about the Master Diviner? I'm heading off.
Very well then.
I don't care.
Hey, we're Helio.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run.
Oh, the singing's back. Do, do, do.
There's always this
On behalf of the Ten Lords Commission, I commend you for your great service
Dude, I want
in resolving the
Henya
divination commission
so bad,
crisis.
but I
will
can't
honor
risk
all
it.
of you before the Ten
I
Lords.
got Clara. Like I had like 15 pulls or whatever, and I did a 10 pull, and I got Clara. If I get another 5-star, I get redheaded fancy dude, and I really don't want him. There's so many amazing characters coming out soon. I can't risk it. And but I want Henya so bad. She's literally emo Shenhe. I love her.
But, we really couldn't have defeated Carolyn without Miss Jean-Trey's help.
I didn't realize that one as skilled as Diviner Fu would also be susceptible to the power of the Heliobi. That said,
I'm just like
I can understand her
so
plight.
scared to risk it.
After all, judges are instructed by the Ten Lords to carry out their orders, but no one ever explains their meaning to us. Just like the Master Diviner, no matter what cruel and horrible paths she foresaw, as long as it benefited the Luofu, she had to make a choice.
Did you guys pull for Henya or the redheaded dude? I can't remember his name at the moment. I heard they're both really, really good. Henya's like an incredible speed support, and the other dude is like a best AoE unit right now, especially for physical.
Those choices may be correct and far-sighted.
I don't know.
But we
I
are,
just
after all,
wasn't like the
flesh
biggest
and
fan of his
blood,
character.
and we cannot help but agonize over the process of making them.
Madame Hanya?
I apologize. I was getting carried away. I think all the paperwork must have worn down my mental acuity.
Right. Let's call it a day. And you too, Judge Hanya. Don't work yourself to death. It's finally time to get back to bed.
Oh my gosh, didn't you just wake up? Alright. Part 3, part 4, whatever, time. More investigations. We're gonna have to start like powering through some of these. Like the side quests, I'm good. Oh my gosh, so scary. Alright. So now we gotta do the side quests, and then we gotta unlock the new main story. Oh my, there's just so many. So many. There's 15 levels in this. Yeah, we're gonna have to start powering through these. I can't sit here and like read them all. Okay. So how's everyone's day going? I know I've already asked that, but I'm trying to start a conversation because I'm not sitting here and reading them like I did last stream because we literally wasted so much time. And they're just the side missions anyway. If the game says they're not worth voice acting, then they're not worth they're not worth reading. How do we get over there? I think up there, maybe, I think. Is this one that we can challenge? Yes, this is one of the ones we have to challenge. So we need to get these coins for that upgrading tower thing. So let's do this real fast. Recommended. Confirm. Start challenge. Oops.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Awaken, Thumits, world-cleansing dragon.
Time for a buzz.
The times are changed. Heaven's surge. Rise!
I'm actually surprised they lived that. Not gonna lie.
The dead return!
Not many things live that.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
He sent a storm. Heaven surge. Break.
More enemies.
The strength. Heaven surge. Rise.
There we go. Good, I have vacation. Awesome. That's always fun. Anyone planning anything fun
Can
for
I
the
have fun
holidays?
this time?
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead
Return!
I have more actual plans for New Year's than Christmas this year.
Guard and defend.
I mean,
Crush
obviously I'm
them.
gonna go see my family
We
except
can
for
throw in
Christmas,
scales.
and we're gonna, you know, do gift exchange and all that kind of stuff.
Lord
But
Cleansing Dragon.
not like a party or anything. So, but we are having like
Time for a buzz.
an actual party
Times have changed.
the Saturday before New Year's for New Year's, which is like a day.
Heaven surge.
So I've been planning that, and we've been getting ready for that, which is gonna be so much fun.
You chose the wrong enemy.
This combat needs. This is double speed.
Lend me your strength.
Heaven surge. Rise.
That. Ugh,
More
I was really trying to
enemies.
avoid that.
Time for a buzz.
Nothing major.
I like the new color they
Sense a
gave it though,
storm.
to make it look more ghostly.
Let's settle this.
Lend me your strength.
Awaken, Dormant's World Cleansing Dragon.
Danhong is so fun to use. So much fun. Alright, so we gotta do the monkey this time. The monkey is a little bit annoying. Should I bring Blade? It definitely feels like a Blade team moment. Yeah. Okay, and then... recommended, I guess. We'll keep that, and we'll start.
Trickier to crack.
Alright, so this one is a pretty easy choice.
This combat
We're gonna
needs-
start debuffing the
This
heck
is
out of
double
it with
speed.
Silverwolf.
Time for a buzz.
Eternal sleep. The dead
Return!
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
That paradise may savor it for me.
receive divinity. Repay.
Alright. Very good start.
Troublesome. You'll pay for this.
Lend me your strength.
The fight is set.
The team doesn't really need energy, but this is actually one of the like most energy-friendly teams in the game, or at least that I found. Because once Blade uses his skill, I mean, the only one who really needs it is Luocha if I'm healing, or Silverwolf if I'm doing her skill
This battle is unavoidable.
to change stuff up, or if I want to buff with Bronya.
Lend me your strength.
Because
I will
Blade doesn't
dispatch
actually use it as a DPS, which is so
Fail
nice.
to stand you.
Can I have fun this time? This combat needs up. This is double speed.
I think that's why it's one of my favorite teams in the game, and why it can get away with using 2 DPSs if you don't use Silverwolf.
Good as new.
Eternal sleep. The dead
Return!
Especially Jingliu, because she activates Blade's skill, which is nice.
Let's settle this.
There's so many
Don't
characters in
pay
this
for
game
this.
that feel so thought out. Like,
Lend me your strength.
Blade knows
Jingliu
no mercy.
feels like she
We've
was
entered
made
the
to be
storm.
Blade's teammate. So does Luocha.
To guard and defend.
Their
Crush them.
playstyles and skills go so well together that it's almost very weird if you don't try and get them both, you know? gotta finish this faster because we only have 3 turns left. I probably should have brought Jing Liu. It would have been faster.
You chose the wrong enemy.
She's built better anyway. Okay.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
Fail to stand you.
Time for a buzz.
One down.
Troublesome. This
Now it's just
battle
the
is
little guys
unavoidable.
left, which is
Lend me
great.
your strength.
Your end approaches.
Let's settle this.
Get rid of the ones that are
Can
gonna
I
be the
have
most
fun
annoying
this
here.
Time for a buzz.
We've entered the storm.
Buff with Bronya.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you.
And destroy them.
Let's settle this.
Your assistance is timely.
Is this gonna
Eternal
work though?
sleep is the
It's gonna be cutting it so close. I don't know.
More. Time for a buzz. This is double
It really
speed.
all depends on Silver skills. Thank God. It was not 3-star by any means, but I almost did not win at all. Okay, so I gotta redo that one. I'll probably bring Jing Liu to kill him faster because she is weak to ice as well. Da-da-da-da.
Trickier to crack.
Alright. Let's try to get the imaginary weakness
Time
up.
for a buzz.
Great. Let's do that.
This is double speed.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
We've
Yeah,
entered
yeah,
the
the
storm.
fish.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Break.
Alright, that's gonna be
You
annoying.
chose the wrong
So let's
enemy.
just clear
Receive
that.
divinity.
Your assistance is timely.
Hey.
Should I get rid of the fish so we can get rid of the
Time for a
weakness
buzz.
break, or should I just
This
keep
battle
going
is
for him
unavoidable.
is the
Lend me
question.
your strength.
I sense a storm.
I feel like
Heaven's surge.
doing this is
Price.
probably the smarter move. It wastes time, though, which is what I'm trying to avoid.
Do not fret. Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Break.
Let's settle this.
Can I have fun
Eternal
this time?
sleep. The dead return.
Then again, Imbiber Lunae is just so strong it doesn't really matter. It's really sad but true. Like, my blade has so much more work put into him than my Imbiber Lunae. But the fact that I have E2 Imbiber Lunae and E0 blade, it's just, there's no competition, which just kind of sucks. They've made some characters just so unbelievably cracked in this game. It's not even funny. Alright, hello child. Are we going to fight you? Really? Ghost is haunting a package? Okay. That's pretty lame. How do I go down? That's up. This is kind of fun though. Is this really worth a story? Just ghost haunting packages? Delivering mail to ghosts or whatever? Was this really a mission? Did they just give up? I feel like they just gave up. And we're back here. Okay. I know it's more likely that we're capturing them, like in the box. But I think it's funnier to imagine that we're delivering packages to dead people. So, you know.
Can I have fun this time?
Blood cleansing dragon.
Time for a buzz.
The times are changed. Heaven's surge. Break.
Damn. Damn. Those tags do so much damage. Shit. These kind of remind me of, Azura Imperia's kind of not weapon in Honkai Impact 3rd. Because when she has her gloves on, you can't really see them. She more fights with, like, the little ball and stuff when she does her ult, and it turns into all the ink and stuff. Kind of reminds me of that. Very similar vibes. March? March? What? You weren't here this entire event, and now you're just here talking to ghosts? March? Do we need to have a talk? We're over here trying to solve the case of the ghost, and March is just hanging out with them. No big deal, just playing around, I guess. Okay. Some days I feel like March is like really street smart, and other days I feel like March needs a leash. It's like they really play up how dumb she is in some events. Okay, how high are our subs now? Okay, we're getting there. Teleport. Alright, what's the next one we gotta do? Hold that up. Claim that. Hashtag ghost sighting. This is all. Okay. For a second there I thought I had 2, and I was like, I could have sworn I just had 1. Alright, let's run through this as fast as possible so we can get to the next main quest. Speaking of which... Oh, do I want to risk it? I don't want Argenti, but I really want... Oh, I really want Hanya. Ah, I'm weak. I'm so weak. Okay, it's not Rainbow. Good. Don't be Rainbow. Last time I said that, I got Luocha. Oh my god, I got a 4-star and it's not even... She's not even on rate up! You know how many freaking... I've gotten so many Astas trying to get Hanya. It's not even funny. Not even funny. I just want 1 Hanya. Is that too much to ask, game? Why are the 4-stars always the hardest to get? Hey, 63. Sweet. Alright, so now we gotta figure out where to go. Alright, so we're gonna teleport down here. I have 1 million followers in this event.
As it did yesterday.
Well, I mean, that's how you get all the ascension materials for the light cone, so that makes sense. It's like the end of the event. Which I am gonna try and do, but I'm really just hoping to wrap up the event today. But I don't know if it's gonna happen, so we'll see. We'll see. V. Find a ghost. No, teleport.
Water heeds the cloud song.
Okay, he's talking to his dead wife or something. And it's not actually gonna be her. Just gonna be a mindfuck. I'm kind of just making up the story as I go now. It's gonna be like Toshiro and his mom in Persona yesterday. We're gonna have to make this guy see his wife die again. Or mom, or whoever it is. I built my Asta for my wild team. That's pretty good, isn't it? Because the faster Welt goes, or the difference in speed between Welt and the enemies, doesn't it make him stronger or something? Isn't that why Asta and Danheng are like 2 of his best teammates? Because Danheng slows and he does more damage if the enemy is slowed or something? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've looked at Welt's kit. He's the only character I don't have from the standard banner, so I actually haven't like looked into him like super heavily. But I heard he's really, really good with speed units. So I feel like Hanya would be really good for him as well. Especially because she's just like a better Asta. Although Asta does give really good fire shred. So, hey, chest. I guess it depends on if you want more speed or more, what's it called? Shield break? Weakness break? I think it's called weakness break.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Really?
Heaven's Surge. Break. Eternal
Easy.
Sleep.
The dead return!
Lend me your strength.
Heaven's Surge. Rise.
And there we go. That was super easy, super fast. Nice. If only the other side missions were that fast, this event would be so much easier. Okay, let's drop this guy off. All right. And I think that should start us on the next main story. So let's head back over. Oh no, is there another one? There must be another one.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Fake Welt fan doesn't have Welt. It's not my fault that he refuses to come home. Every time I lose to 50-50, it's either Bronya, Gepard, or Clara. I have E2 Bronya, E2 Gepard, and E1 Clara. It's not my fault the game refuses to give me Welt, alright? I want Welt so bad. He was one of the characters I wished I got early on. It still bugs me that I don't have him, but it's like freaking Kaching all over again. I want that 5-star from the standard banner so bad, but it takes me like a year to get them. It took me a year to get Kaching when I had like all the other characters. It was awful. And by the time I got her, Raiden was out, so there was no point in me building her. I got my first Kaching on the Raiden banner, I think, actually. Do 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 do. All right. Hottest scoop: guy dating ghost. Would you guys date a ghost? Answer honestly. Oh, look at the little horn icon. That's cute. Yay! We did it! Part 3 of the investigation. Finally! And claim that. Claim that. I have not been on StarRail much this month. Oh my gosh. Only 14 with 8 days left? Unexcusable. I've been playing a lot of Genshin though. Like a lot of Genshin. I've already finished my battle pass on Genshin. Let's claim that. Claim that. Claim that. Claim that. Get our second copy of that. We have enough for a pool. I know I'm playing with fire, okay? I know. But it's for Hanya, and I really want her, so let's go. Let's try. As long as I don't get a 5-star, because it will be a Genti, I'll be happy. No 5-star, please, game. Let's go! Finally! Oh, thank God! Finally! I wanted her so bad. I was so scared I wasn't gonna get her. Thank God. That took way too long. That took way too long. Alright. Moving on.
I don't think searching like this is the best way.
Diner haunted. Evil spirit breaks into restaurant and eats double its body weight in food. Oh, do you think Tail did this? Seems like his style.
Sounds like a very hungry criminal came up with a very poor excuse.
What about this one? Paranormal activity reported at exclusive horror immersia. Guests experience haunting within 7 days.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if at the end of the event we find out that it was Tail who ate all that stuff.
It reminds me of when I used to watch horror immersia to train my courage. Whenever there was a suspenseful moment, Tail would jump up and scare me.
Guys, I feel like this is just some sort of prank. Or a marketing stunt to boost ticket sales.
Thank you for being sane, Shuzhan.
Huahua has been browsing Ghostly Grove for hours. Every time she finds a suspicious incident, she says, "Do you think Tail did this?"
Yes. Now we need to get the opinion of Thomas of would you date a ghost? I date a ghost.
Problem is, any suspicious incident could be Tail related when you think about it.
I feel like Tail is still around. Oh, but if so, why didn't he come back to see me?
He'll come back.
He was your Tail for so many years. I'm sure he'd come back to say hi. Or bye.
Anyway, even if you don't find Tail, you're still a great judge.
True.
The success of our ghost hunting squad proves it.
Thank you, Miss Gwei. I don't really get compliments. Without the encouragement of you squad members, working with you guys has made me feel a little more confident. Back then, I was a useless coward. I'd hide at the first sign of trouble.
No offense, but she
Tail would
kind of
always
is still
complain about
pretty
it. But
cowardly.
he'd also get me out of danger.
This child probably would have died without her magic tail by now, not gonna lie.
Reminds me of me and my brother. Sort of a love-hate relationship.
Hey, look at this!
Did you find Tail?
Is her case a Ghostbusters ripoff?
Hey, look at this!
Her phone case looks like a Ghostbusters ripoff. That's so funny.
Is this something Tail would do?
Tail or no tail, it's definitely the work of a heliobus.
Let's hurry up and get to the scene. There'll be trouble to pay if we're too late.
Alright, let's go.
Be careful, everyone. This sounds like a very aggressive heliobus.
Alright, here's a question for everyone, and I want your honest opinions. Out of any Honkai Star Rail character, who would you date? If they were real, who would you date?
Old friends, meet yet again.
You can only choose one. I feel like you guys know who I'm gonna pick. And it's probably not who you guys expect at the same time. Like, if I could date anyone from Honkai Star Rail, it would be Chapard. Because, like, I love Little Cheppy so much.
I just learned a new technique. I'll use it to end your life.
Unauthorized personnel should keep their distance. It's dangerous here.
Actually, we're
I just learned this new technique. Come here, I'm gonna
unauthorized,
kill you with it.
Judge.
Is that Sushang? And a judge? Why are the Ten Lords Commission here?
It's a very long story, so let's deal with the problem at hand.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, the Ten Lords Commission will handle this. Thank you for your cooperation.
All the crazy firsts are out.
Understood. Please, take mercy on him.
Don't
But
worry.
who would you
this
date
sort of
if you
thing
could?
is our specialty.
See how you like this?
World cleansing dragon.
Time for a buzz.
The times are changed.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that.
Underestimated
That was
you.
kind of a waste. Oh well. And she's Bronya.
Lend me your strength.
Heaven surge. Rise.
Time for a buzz.
Do 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 do.
Judge Huahua. Is he...
His life isn't in danger, but his hands and feet are spasming, and his speech is incoherent.
I'm gonna go with Galaxy's,
I think
probably
he's experiencing a delusion that
probably
he can't snap out
Kafka.
of.
I feel like I've been drained of my strength.
Because he didn't answer, I'm just gonna assume Galaxy's is Kafka.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, are you okay?
I think so.
Because I feel like that's like 90%
Let me
of
think for
people's
a moment.
answer.
I received a report today about
Or
an
Walt.
infestation of abominations here at the Alchemy Commission. My weapon suddenly started talking to me. It taught me fighting techniques, which
Oh, we're
moves
in
to
Soul Eater
avoid,
now.
which moves to use, which stances to adopt.
We need
to
a Soul
retain
Eater
balance.
collab in one of Hover's games.
That sounds just like...
I'd wail
Helio
for Maka
Best.
and Soul.
I followed its instructions.
Kafka is out.
To my surprise, it felt like my combat skills have greatly improved. It was only then that I realized there was a sword-wielding child beside me, staring right at me.
Then who is your husbando or waifu? Then.
Lots of children grow up learning to use a sword on the Lafu, but for a child to be walking around with one...
I sure hope we're not thinking of the same person.
I realized the boy was the general's
Oh,
retainer.
Yang Ching boss.
I knew it!
And no Welt.
When I heard my sword say the name,
You don't like
I was
Daddy
in
Welt?
disbelief.
I see.
and then for some
Fake Welt fan?
Are
Fake
you
Welt
alright?
fan?
You should be asking the Cloud Knight.
what happened next was
He
even
is 90
more
though.
outlandish.
That'd be like some
Henshin
like
looked like he was talking to the sword in his hand. He turned around and left without looking back.
Not good.
I'll take care of the Cloud Knight. You go after Yen Qing.
Hanya's sister. The robot? Isn't her sister a robot? We go the other way.
What is the Cloud song?
Okay, now where do I go from here? Okay, I could have just teleported. I'm stupid. Where's one of his swords?
It's Yen Qing's sword. I saw him wield it one time when I was doing drills with the Cloud Knights. I heard that Yen Qing's sword is a famous weapon crafted by the Artisanship Commission. It resonates with its master. He must have encountered some kind of danger, and his sword flew away to find someone to help, right?
So his sword is kind of sentient anyway. Okay.
Miss Ushang, don't scare me like that!
I'm not sure, but the Heliobi are strange creatures. Even the sharpest sword can't cut them.
Uh-oh. I just had a thought.
If it's not auspicious, you'd best not say it out loud.
Based on what that Cloud Knight said, it isn't that Yan Qing's in danger.
It's that he's murdering people.
Exactly.
Follow the sword. No matter.
It's that we're in danger. Dun dun dun. It's not like we haven't fought this boss a million times already. Oh, is it gonna be in the same place we fought him in the story?
This is the dock for Dragon Prayer Terrace.
Should we really be charging over there? Even without a Heliobus, Yan Qing is a swords master among swords masters.
It's fine, we got Dan Heng.
Are
He
you
summons
scared,
dragons.
Sushang?
We're fine.
Scared? My mother taught me swordplay as soon as I could walk. I might not be as good as the general's apprentice, but I would never let cowardice dishonor the name of the Cloud Knights or the family sword. But I am worried. If the Heliobus possessing Yan Qing is too strong, I'm afraid I might not be able to guarantee.
The general has been supporting our ghost hunting squad from the very beginning. Even if it wasn't for the general's sake, as a judge, I can't let a Heliobus take over someone as dangerous as Yan Qing.
Plus, we beat a lady who possessed the entire world's energy, the tree.
Sushang, Miss Gui,
I can
Mr.
never
Tree
remember
Wizard,
her name.
please help
We
me
beat a
rescue
giant
him.
space woman who crushed stars. It starts with a P.
Yan
Can
Qing
never
was at
remember
Dragon
though.
Prayer Terrace.
Alright, let's beat up Yang Qing. If Persona 3 let me romance a robot? If Persona 3 let me date a robot, lol. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yan Qing, what you doing? This is so
What are all
cool.
these swords doing in Dragon Prayer Terrace?
It must be a Heliobus illusion.
Nah, he makes those.
Shouldn't we
out of
ring the
water and
harmonic
shit.
chime and see if we can talk to Yan Qing inside the illusion?
Illusion? Since each of you can see it, wouldn't that mean you'd fallen into the illusion as well? Don't be alarmed. To me, this sword formation is a precious arsenal. When I gaze upon any one, 1,000 sword fights dance before my eyes.
So you're
The
Gilgamesh
swordplay
now.
far exceeding anything I have learned.
No, wait, he's Emiya. He makes his swords. Unlimited blade works.
And better yet, they welcome those who wish to pursue
What's up,
higher
Emiya?
realms with open arms.
You got a similar personality to Beishiro anyway.
I know that this is an illusion created by a Heliobus. The General sent me to assist the Ten Lords Commission. I know a thing or two about your work. These cosmic flames are not good nor evil. They are simply a mirror. Take me, for example. At this moment, I am free of all distractions.
I just realized
And
his
I see
earring
the
is way too high on
potential
his
for
ear.
greatness in
It should
these
be down
swords.
here.
Isn't that right, Master
It's like
Apira?
in his lobe.
Apira? That Heliobus's name is Apira?
Correct. Master Apira promised to show me the flaws in my swordplay, and had to take it to the next level. That's why I brought them to Dragon Prayer Terrace, where I suffered my most serious setback.
You couldn't beat a Stellaron hunter, someone who was a part of the Cloud Quintet. And the literal, I don't want to say god, because Dan Heng wasn't, but Dan Feng was kind of the equivalent, right? In their facade, in their I don't think you were gonna win against both of them, especially.
Young one.
It was 2 against 1, and they were 2 of the strongest fighters on the level.
Different. Whether it be Imbibed or Lunae, the Stellaron Hunters, or that woman, your accomplishments will exceed them.
Matchless without limits.
Okay.
You're
Let's just
just
fight.
in time. The swords have taught me something already. I'd like to see how sharp my skills have become.
This will be.
My skills
I don't want to be
lacking.
mean, but
I've been through
he's not
countless
hard.
defeats.
If you have Imbibed or
Pyro's my
Lunae or
master.
Blade, he is one of the
No
easiest
longer.
bosses in the game.
Why is he attacking us?
Heaven's Surge. Break.
You chose the wrong enemy.
World cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge. Rise.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm.
Let's get rid of the
To
sword.
guard and defend. Crush them.
Or not. Let's do. Go
The
weaken it.
sword fight must be fought with sincerity.
Lieutenant Yanqing, snap out of it! We don't want to fight you!
But
I kind of.
want to
I kind of
fight
do.
you, and
It's a fun
we're
fight.
just cut through the ranks. Ha, their
That is
skills are
not his
nothing
ultimate.
compared to mine. What can I learn from any of them?
Then why not hack them down right here?
Hack them down? I thought we were just sparring.
You literally dropped a sword nuke on us, dude.
The laws of the battlefield are no different from the laws of the universe. Life for victory, and death for defeat. Swordsmanship is the art of victory, and only the victorious swords can be passed on.
But
You realize you've been following a psychopath.
You're resisting me? Rid yourself of these needless notions of clemency. How?
Life for victory and death for defeat, huh? All this talk of laws of the battlefield and the universe. You think that gives the appearance of a Grand Master? You're just using someone else's ambition to satisfy your own desire to shed blood. This Xuan Yuan sword in my hand has been passed down through my family for generations. When my mother gave it to me, she said, the
Xuan
bread
Yuan?
may bake, but the heart remains. And for a long time, I had no idea what she was talking about. Today, I just realized I misheard her. I think she actually said, the edge may break, but the heart remains. Probably. Lieutenant
Probably.
Yanqing, the winner and loser of this battle have yet to be determined. Don't give me that there is no point in fighting any longer speech.
This little wench's fighting spirit is on fire. Young one, since she insists on fighting, will you give her our answer?
I won't back down.
Okay.
Mrs. Shang, you...
She's gonna throw a chicken at him, and for some reason it's gonna win.
This is between fellow Cloud Knights. Losing a fight isn't a big deal. But if I abandon my fellow soldiers and bring dishonor to the Knights, how could I wield my sword again? Granted, I might not last more than a few moves. You guys go get the general, quickly! I'll try and hold him off until he gets here.
We're actually leaving her? He dropped a nuke sword on us.
Shang, my bestie. Why is she so stubborn? Still, that was pretty freaking cool.
Why are we talking? She is literally fighting someone who can drop a nuke sword.
The Spiritfarer told me that the General is still in Victral Garden. I think the only one...
Okay, then move. Do you guys not understand the, like, urgency of this? General,
There's
we need
something
you
the
to summon
matter.
your giant armor man
What's the
and go
matter?
beat up your child. Thanks.
A heliobus that creates illusions for the sole purpose of instructing someone in swordplay. I wouldn't mind learning a few tricks from them myself.
General, we need to move fast. If we wait any longer, I'm afraid that Sushang might be...
I can understand your sense of urgency. But before I leave, I have a question for Cirrus.
Really? Right now?
Naturally. Among the Heliobi, Pyra manifests the courage.
Does no one
and
understand
warm
like
spirit
the
of Ignomar.
urgency? What
They
like urgency
are the
means?
most
Like
aggressive of all the
move.
fragments.
My apprentice.
No wonder I smell a hint of sadness in you. In order to rescue his incompetent apprentice, the master must fight on the battlefield himself. I must say, I'm very envious of Pyra.
You know the flavor of sadness, but not its meaning. An apprentice obsessed with victory and defeat has lost his mind to a heliobus, and is now trying to shortcut his way to mastery of the sword. This is my failure to him as a master.
Damn.
And
Then you should
But
hurry.
still, we should probably hurry.
Pyra, go! I don't want...
Yeah, like standing here is no.
Sushang is awaiting.
Go. Like go.
Show your courage.
Let's wait and see. What?
Lieutenant of the Seat of Divine Foresight. Is that the best you can do? And I was thinking I'd be done
She
for
doesn't
the
have a
moment
scratch
you
on
drew
her.
Your sword. I didn't think I would last this long. I'm not half as bad as I thought.
Young one, you're hesitating again. Your opponent is no match for you. Yet they have managed to fend you off for this long. As a swordsman, have you not any pride? Do you want to repeat the disaster you suffered at Dragon Prayer Terrace?
Isn't that here?
It's time to finish it.
He won't do it.
General.
Young one, your old teacher has arrived. Under his tutelage, you never experienced true failure. But after suffering your first major setback, your confidence in your swordsmanship has been faltering. You worry that the general is disappointed in you. You worry that you don't have what it takes to be the person the general wants you
This
to be.
doesn't feel like a that's something like this doesn't feel like something that should be in an event. This feel like this should be like Yang Qing's story quest part 2 or something, because like it's very personal.
Now, show him
And look
what I
at
have
this.
taught you. He'll be very proud of
Like
your
this would have been
progress.
such an
Tell
epic
him
like
that with your sword, you will
story
bring
quest,
victory
kind
to
of.
the Xianzhou.
With
Yan Qing would never draw his sword on me
You?
to prove himself. I have confidence in him. This confidence is not a belief that he will win every contest. It is a belief that he will one day break free from the paradigm of victory and defeat, and realize his true reason for wielding the sword. The pleasure of swordsmanship, the saving of life, and the dispatchment of enemies. This truth must be discovered by himself. No one can teach it to him.
General.
Break free from victory and defeat? Those are just empty words to comfort the dead and the defeated. Think of your crushing defeat at Dragon Prayer Terrace.
Oh my
Think of
God.
how- If the sword of that Stellaron
This thing's
hunter
just gonna end up
pierced
possessing him,
now
isn't it?
Time to break all.
General. Allow me to demonstrate my swordsmanship. Apyra, I challenge these swords to battle!
Young fool. How disappointing.
Interesting.
None of that matters anymore. Well, and now you wish to throw down the gauntlet.
But he's the enemy of the,
In your own image, and with your own techniques, I will teach you one.
Is he gonna become a clone of him or possess him?
Your swordplay, every stroke and stray, I've committed it all to memory.
Can't be a character quest that's too short, but they could have extended it. You know what I mean though, like this moment could have been at the end of a character quest.
No, Yang Ching. Conceal your form and hide your intentions. Don't fall for their distraction.
Like we could have had a whole quest of him doubting himself and trying to build himself back up. Just for like some outside source to like influence him. And then have the general come and like be that like father figure he is like he is now. Like that would have been such a good quest. Instead it's a 10-minute clip in an event.
I sent a storm. Heaven surge.
It's kind of just meh. It's still a very epic moment, and I'm really like invested in it, but like it doesn't change the fact that I think it would make him a very good side quest or story quest for him.
This is double speed.
The strength. Waken, dormant, world-cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Break.
I'll see you off.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
I sent a storm.
More enemies. Can I have fun this time?
I failed.
Yep. That was way easier.
One hit, one stroke of luck, one victory.
Oh, his sword's broken. Damn.
Ew, it's about time we got this guy into the gourd.
I didn't actually expect them to break his sword. Okay.
General.
I know what you wish to say, Yang Ching.
I would say this is the conclusion of the
to the
event,
rest of
but
you.
like,
Thank you.
Why does everyone that
We
gets
still don't have
Helio
Tail
buffs
yet.
love to apologize for it? You're the victim here. They're the ones stirring up chaos. It should be me thanking you for holding back during our battle. Or maybe, just maybe, it's due to a sudden skill improvement? Don't you think?
when you're not passed out in fear, you're pretty good.
Haha, right. Conscious Sushong is pretty badass. We're gonna need to get you a front page news story for this one. Heck, let's get some billboards!
So, you've made it your daily mission to tease me, huh?
With respect to this incident, what is your plan for posting on the Luofu's Ghostly Grove?
Well, about that. Let me discuss it with him first.
Alright, breaking news? Nah.
Is everyone okay with this?
Thanks for covering.
All's well that ends well. We should hurry back and lock a pirate.
This is a very nice picture of the sword with like the background. Very pretty.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright. Should we try to build Henya?
Actually, I'm well aware of my own limits.
I don't know who to put her on a
If it
team
weren't for
with
Yanshin
though, is
resisting
kind of
that
the problem.
Heliobus, maybe I wouldn't have been able to hold on until you brought reinforcements.
Come to think of it, we
I could try to
only
build a
needed one
DPS
person to fetch
4-star
reinforcements.
Dunhong.
Why didn't we get him to
She's
stay
good for
behind
him.
with you?
Because
And why didn't
he
you
does
ask?
speed stuff.
It's kinda embarrassing, but I was caught up in the moment. I guess I never thought it through.
Ooh, you know who she'd be good with? Shampoo, which means she'd be good with Kafka.
Sometimes
I wish I had
whether your
Kafka.
head's screwed on right. We need to take you to the Alchemy Commission for a checkup.
Maybe, but my actions kept everyone safe, and that's what matters. Miss Hoa needed someone to look out for her, and little Kuei's just a civilian. You shouldn't be putting yourself in risky situations. As for him, he's a distinguished guest of the Seat of Divine Foresight. If anything were to happen to him, it could turn into a diplomatic crisis. After weighing things up in my head, it made the most sense for only me to stay put.
If I still had my tail, I wouldn't be slowing everyone down.
Not really slowing us
Sorry,
down.
Hoa. I didn't think it through.
It's not your fault, Miss Sushong. It's just... I've been wondering... how can someone average like me keep up with the affairs of the 10 Lords Commission without my tail? Forget it. We should get some rest. There could be even bigger dangers waiting for us tomorrow.
Okay. New message. Yay. So unenthusiastic. Shushong is sleeping. Literally every 2 seconds. Alright. Alright, 200. We just went up by 100, so 100k, which is like, oh, wow. So definitely picking up. I don't really think there's gonna be that much left then, in all honesty. If it just keeps picking up like that. Did we just get a freaking... We got a plaque like YouTube. Oh, that's so funny. We got a freaking silver plaque for reaching 200 subs. 200,000 subs. That's so funny. Do 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 do. Is there any more? Any more? Any more? No? Okay. Gwaifin's loving this. She's becoming internet famous and gonna be able to keep full credit. Okay. So now I have to do this tower, now that it's unlocked. Because we have these ones done. And then after our final investigation, this one will be unlocked, so... 2 more main story quests, I think? Yeah, 5? So let's grab all this stuff. Is there anything else? No. Grab these. And let's head over to the tower. And then we'll do these challenges. Select available, go with recommended just cuz. And just use the regular team. I'm bot talking because I'm tired. You're good. I completely understand.
This combat needs optimizing.
This is double speed.
If you guys can't make the whole stream or you're tired,
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
I know it's pretty late
We've
for
entered the
some people,
storm.
especially in like different countries and
To
stuff.
guard and
So
defend. Crush them.
Awaken, dormants. World cleansing dragon.
Time for a buzz.
The times are changed. Heaven surge. Break.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I sent a storm. Heaven surge. Rise.
Can I have fun this time?
ooh, so close. So close there. Alright, so that's one down. Next up. Ooh, neither of them are weak to imaginary. But they are weak to wind and ice. Should I use my other team? I'm gonna try. It's just, Jingliu's crit isn't exactly where I want it to be. And Blade's, attack and HP ratio needs a little work. But artifact grinding in this game is so annoying and I just never do it.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
I need to.
Paradise may be. Savor it for me.
Receive
I
divinity.
really need to.
Repay.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. Blade fodder.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your
And I
strength.
accidentally did Blade. My bad.
Your end approaches.
Oh well.
Ready for death.
Failed to send you.
I'll see you off.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
You impede me.
Stand down.
What was that?
Blade of moonlight.
Field status? Because I just didn't kill him in one turn?
Save it for your own
You'll
skin.
pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Nowhere to run.
I am planning on redoing them for 3 stars, but right now I'm just trying to get to the next event. To be blunt, this team is just way better built. I put way more work in this team than
Trickier to crack.
the others. Well, at least for Silver Wolf
We've
and
entered the
stuff.
storm.
Viper Lune, he has
To
decent
guard and
artifacts.
defend. Crush them.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Probably not like the best though.
This combat needs a...
This is double speed.
He is one of the few characters though that I have my artifacts
World cleansing dragon.
kind of where I want him to be. He could definitely. I think he still has a couple that are like 12. But
Heaven surge. Break.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Heaven surge. Rise.
that.
Do not fret.
Repay.
Awaken, dormants. World cleansing dragon.
And he's really going after Silver Wolf.
Heaven surge. Break.
Receive divinity.
Good as new. You'll pay for this. Time for a plunge.
There we go. The monkey again. Let's just stick with this team and try and get the imaginary thing on him. I mean, we run the weakness, like the chance of getting quantum, but as long as we just get,
This combat needs
if we can just get
optimizing.
imaginary weakness, I think we'll be okay.
This is double speed.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
Okay.
Heaven surge. Rise.
Not like super necessary there, but
Time for a plunge.
yes. Okay, cool.
You chose the wrong
I think we'll be okay.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend
Go
me your
over
strength.
to Imbiber Lunae. And let's nuke as soon as possible.
More enemies.
Slow him down. Gonna hit hard on Bronya. Nuke again. Try and get our ult up. Thank God. That'll give us another turn.
I sense a storm.
Use that and hopefully kill. Very close.
We must. Can I have fun this time?
That is so annoying.
Time for a plunge.
We almost got a perfect. He's literally like one hit
This
from being
combat
dead.
needs. This is double speed.
But Bronya was too low of HP to take the hit. Oh well.
The strength.
I'll see you off.
I sense a storm.
Well, that's disappointing, considering if Bronya just didn't die there, we would have gotten full stars, but it's not the end of the world, because, I mean, the last reward is just meh. Anyway. Alright. Another tower done. Level 16. Great. Grab those. Let's head over back to the event menu. And teleport. All that up. Claim that. Claim that. Claim that. And now the really only thing we have to do is in progress. Oh, so we have to continue this and then do the 2 new ones. And then main story quest 4 will start, I think. Hopefully this one isn't too long, because I kind of just want to blow
All
through
remains
these.
as it did yesterday.
I would like to get 4 out of the way, I think, today, because I do want to watch the Honkai StarRail stream for 1.6 at the end of the stream, so I want to try and get done by 10:30, so like an hour. I think we'll have enough. And then what we'll do is maybe Wednesday morning or Friday evening, or is that Christmas? Is that it? We done, Gwyfin? Okay. So close. Alright. Thank God that one was short. Do. Alright, mysterious lady, accept quest, begin investigation. Skip. I wish there was a skip button. It would make life so much easier, especially for side quests. Like, I understand, like, not with the main story, because I know some people would just skip the main story and everything. And the whole point of the game is the main story, so like I get why they don't have one there. But for events, I feel like we could definitely have a skip button, you know. Next Friday is the 23rd. Yeah, I know, but it's like really close. Yeah, I think what we'll do is probably have StarRail stream on the 23rd, and then if you guys want like a Christmas stream, we could do that. But I don't think I will. We'll see. Because that's that Sunday. I don't know. I'll post my streaming schedule on the Discord like I have been, and we'll just go from there. So I think we're gonna play StarRail on Friday then, because I want to save Thursday for Kingdom Hearts 3, because we are gonna be starting that this Thursday. I did complete playing 0.2 again. I don't know why it wouldn't let me stream that game, just because Mickey Mouse is in it, which is weird if you think about it, because Mickey is in Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. So it's very strange that... Is it just because shirtless Mickey is in 0.2? Is that what it is? I don't know. It was just very odd that it wouldn't let me stream the second half of that game. But I did replay it, so I am caught back up. Just teleport over here. Cool, let's grab that. How? How do you always get in trouble?
Time for a buzz.
Heaven surge. Break. I'll see you off. Awaken the world-cleansing dragon.
Lend me your strength.
Heaven surge. Rise.
There we go. I also want to play Persona 5 Tactica next week though, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna figure out the streaming schedule, but I do want to play StarRail next week again, just so we can finish this event. Because we still have 8 days, so. Do. Oh yeah, funny story, you guys. I was playing Honkai Impact 3 yesterday, and I had a couple wishes. So I was like, you know what? I have 5 wishes. I'm gonna spend them on the new Gricio's weapon banner. And I was just doing a couple random, like I said, singles. I only had 5.
Let's finish
I actually got her weapon. Which I wasn't expecting. Especially because I got her from the asteroid shop, like the day she came out, because, you know, she's free. She's an SP Valk, you can just buy her in the shop. So what I was planning on doing is, a very good weapon for her is, Twilight Paladin's cross, and then Susanna's, my bad, Susanna's Stigmata set. And I was actually going to do that because everyone says it's a very, very good alternative, because it works really well with that cross. But now I have hers, so now I'm trying to like build around it, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get her Stigmata, because I'm spending all my gems trying to get her Surf Rebirth outfit. So if you guys have any builds for the new Gricio, please let me know. I've been watching a lot of videos on her. She's so much fun to play. Especially where like she just drops an asteroid, and if you have her ult up with the asteroid drop, which is her weapon skill, it lets you like slice it in half and stuff. Plus the lightsaber is just fun to use. I didn't actually expect her to be a DPS, in all honesty, but she is, and she's actually pretty fun. My luck in Honkai Impact there has been so bad lately. Oh, that sucks. Mine hasn't been great either, so that's why I was so surprised that I actually got her cross. But like, it's not like I'm gonna build it yet anyway. I'm still trying to get some other characters leveled up, their weapons leveled up and stuff. I have like 3 weapons I'm trying to build right now, so I just got to put Gricio on the back burner for now. What I'm trying to do is get Siren's weapon to 60, because that unlocks her second passive, which is really, really good. And then I'm just gonna stop, and I'm gonna focus all of my resources on getting Senti's Divine Key up, because it's only level 50 right now. I haven't even tuned it yet. And I want to get Senti's up, and I wanna try and build my DPS Senti, because I really want to use Divine Key DPS Senti as my new physical main, because I love Senti. She's one of my favorite characters. And now that she can be used, her DPS is so much fun now. My Gricio is level 80. Mine is 2. No, she's level 70, 74, 70 something like that. Didn't actually get her to 80 yet. I leveled her up and then put her off to the side. Because, like I said, I'm trying to build other characters' weapons and stuff right now, so I just gotta move on. But funny thing, I know I'm playing Honkai StarRail and talking about Honkai Impact 3rd, but I got really lucky when I was re-rolling her Surf Rebirth passives the other day on her Stigmatas. Before, a lot of her passives were built for crit damage and more of like a DPS, because I was trying to build DPS her Surf Rebirth for a while. But I re-rolled them because I just wasn't really enjoying the DPS version. I just want to use Senti, and her and Senti work really well together. So I re-rolled some of them, and I got so many SP regeneration ones. Her ultimate is up so fast now. It's so nice. Like, she's literally on field for like 2 seconds. Use her ult, switch her out. her regeneration is almost as good as my Hersher of Truth, which is crazy. I've actually been on a pretty high Honkai Impact 3rd and Genshin lately. Like, I've been playing so much of them. I've been doing so many Elysian Realm runs and stuff. And I've really been neglecting Honkai StarRail, which I tend to do a lot. Like, it's not like it's really fun to play and everything, but it's always like I get like such short bursts of enjoyment of a game. And it's like I rotate between the three a lot. And it's like 1 month I'll be so into Genshin and I'll play it almost every day, and then like the following month I'll get on and do the new event or something, and then I'll be on StarRail the rest of the time. You know what I mean? It's very weird. I'm not like I get like hyper focused on a game and building a character, and I get really excited about it, and so like I spend that time, you know, all my free time playing that specific game, building that specific character, and then thinking about the game. And then like 2 days later, I'll be like, I don't want to play now. I'm gonna play Genshin now. I can't just like put it down and play the other one. It's so weird. I don't know if anyone else gets like that. I just get like super hyper focused on the game, and then 2 days later, I'm focused on another one. We are going through these so fast. I'm so happy. Ugh. Let's get to this next event. Main story. Main story event. Whatever. Event, main story. Saying it till the sentence makes sense. Well, let's just fight this thing and get out of here. Are we gonna have to fight Kafka? That'd be so funny. Kafka is Chi-Chi? I knew it! I knew it! I knew Kafka. She was so dead inside. Like, she gave the same vibes as Chi-Chi. Like, so monotone. I knew she was a zombie. Call it from the start. I need to find a key. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we got a bell. Bell seems like something you might put on a shrine. Okay. Ooh, you know that you leave offerings to people at shrines. That makes sense. Okay, well that was not right, but maybe the bell will be. Damn. Okay. Obviously the key. Anything else in this room? Nope, doesn't look like it. Grab that. Okay. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Okay. Well, that did a thing. Okay. We got someone's test answers. Good to know. I have no clue. Damn. Ooh, what about this? Really? The letter? But it looks like it was a cube. Oh, what? I'm not gonna remember 71839719318. I'm not gonna remember that. I really, really hope it doesn't make me enter them. I don't want to enter them. Oh no. Okay. M is 71839. Okay. We're starting with V then? 183? That's not an option. Okay. Seven 71839 7193 71. Not an option. N. Seriously? I am so glad the game did it for me. I would have never figured that out.
Eternal
Mainly because I
sleep is
wasn't
not the
reading the
end.
quest, but
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
This combat needs optimized.
This is double speed.
Heaven sent break.
Battles are way easier. Just give me more fights. Oh. Oh, did the game crash? Okay. Well, the game crashed. Well, the game crashed. So let's watch the live stream, shall we? If the game crashed, it means it's probably gonna do it again. Okay, so let's go Honkai StarRail. Was it 1.6? 1.6? Free 5 stars. Is this the trailer? Is this someone talking about it?
Mobile game.
Here's the trailer. I did a reaction to it though already. I don't see the live stream. Did they take the live stream down? Okay, no, I found it. I think. Okay, there we go. I promised a reaction to this, so let's do it. I don't know why the game crashed, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I learned very early on if it crashes, then the server's having problems, and just play another time.
Sophisticated mechanical aristocrat and renowned leader, not to mention the savior of inorganic life throughout the universe. He's as sharp as they come. He'll recognize my brilliance at an instant.
Okay, I actually do want to hear about May.
Member 85. Member 81. Run, May.
Oh, she's a part of the
She seemed like a
Genius
kind and
Society.
elegant person in the simulated universe. A little distant though, but what if I ask a bad question?
Hope for this. Oh,
Cat!
who's here?
Cat in a hat. It's Cat in the Hat. Dude, a cat event? I'm here for it. Let's go.
Class 1, clearance zone. Permission status. Madame Ron May.
Ooh, here she is. I'm so excited to see her skills.
It's crucial to mask your expression.
If she's a good healer or something, I am so replacing Luocha.
You'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
I love the little cat in the hat she has.
A genius move. And how will you counter it? You look troubled. A portrait of
Oh, I want him
internal
so
turmoil.
bad. I'm so glad he's free. I'm building him just
Do
because
try
he's
to
hot.
think for yourself.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Did Asta just die? Get yanked?
Audience dice. How ostentatious.
Okay. Two very hot characters this time around. I'm planning on pulling for May, and I'm definitely trying to get his light cone. Because I don't have to pull for him, so...
Albert, your favorite feather
Not a
announcer.
healer?
Welcome
Really?
to the
That
version
sucks.
1.6 Crown of the Mundane and Divine special program. On today's program, we're bringing together 3 intellectual heavyweights.
I am
from
waiting
none
to
other
replace
than
Luocha.
the Genius Society. Ooh, why don't you introduce yourselves? Madam Herta, care to kick us off?
Whatever. Herta here.
No offense, guys, but I'm just
Santa, remember? Enthusiasm.
Let's talk about the actual stuff going on.
I like to avoid attracting too much attention with
So,
my
is she a
experiments.
support, like, buff
and
support?
the station had a sealed-off area available. Herta was kind enough to lend it to me.
Big enough to spread across 3 levels. This area is a brand new domain waiting for us in version 1.6. Welcome to Herta Space Station Seclusion Zone.
Oh, so Ruin May is the May that they talked about in Herta Space
There's
Station.
currently not a soul to be found across the whole domain.
Rebuttal. Your assertion excludes the existence of inorganic life operating in the area.
Naturally, as I was saying, the story is set to unfold in this new domain.
Look at the little cats
so you
and the
still
little... Oh,
need
they're
the
so
seclusion
cute.
zone, Ronmei?
I do. My research has encountered a few anomalies. I was hoping the Trailblazer could do me a small favor.
Favor?
Ooh,
Small.
main story quest?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the second one, but this is a golden age for biological science. No problem too big or too small, right? And version 1.6's brand new Trailblazer continuance, Crown of the Mundane and Divine. Trailblazers will encounter Madame Ronmei for the first time.
Let's
They'll
go.
need to work closely with her to solve the headaches of Herta Space Station.
For example?
One such headache is the result of the little life forms that Ronmei has been cultivating.
I'm afraid that's the nature of biological science. Surprises and accidents in equal measure.
Okay, well, what does she
Not to
do?
mention, the space station is hiding more secrets than you might have thought. Various crises bubbling to the surface, Herta's puppet falling
They're gonna
prey to an
explain her
ambush,
kit, right?
and a new provocation that the geniuses must face up to.
Nothing a small favor can't fix, right?
We got the 3 geniuses here. What could go wrong?
In Mr. Albert's
think they are.
previous
Like right
broadcasts,
here.
the adoption of a light-hearted tone usually indicates the presence of a formidable challenge.
My beak is sealed. This is a top secret experiment. But trust me, when I say that the adventure ahead is a journey into both the power and wonder of biological science. And what better way to prepare our Trailblazers than by introducing the one and only Madame Ronmei?
All right, what'd she do? I'm excited. Because I love her design. Oh, that's so cool. Is that her ult?
Madame Ronmei is an ice-type character following the path of harmony.
actually did
and
not expect
member
her to be
81
ice.
of the Genius Society. From the very beginning, her research has focused on biological science.
That's right. Biological science is a boundless field. I rarely have time for leisure. And despite being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I seldom step up to the plate.
That ult kind of
Ronmei,
felt like
I was curious.
more of like
Is
imaginary
there
water.
a story behind your name?
My name? My parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure. My name is simply the combination of their surnames.
Fascinating. What a spellbinding tradition.
I believe
your
you may be
mother's
laying
name
it
is May
on a little thick,
as well.
Mr. Albert. Are you hoping for
Raiden
something in
May,
return?
maybe?
Who wouldn't hope for a blessing from Madame Ronmei?
Herta is mad in the stream for no reason.
Let me remind you
Herta's
that a
always
genius's
mad.
blessing isn't always a result of generosity or kindness.
Meaning...
Aren't you supposed to be intelligent? You tell me.
can do on the battlefield, don't you?
My basic attack, Threading Fragrance, deals ice damage to a single target, while my skill, String Sing Slow Swirls, can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies. There's also my ultimate, Petals to Stream, Repose and Dream, which creates a field.
Only the most beautiful field I've ever seen.
That does
Work
what?
of art, madam.
Within the field, allies experience an all-type resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they afflict them with a mark.
This mark is triggered on the enemy's next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying their action, and inflicting them with additional ice damage.
Okay, so basically what she does is she makes it easier to break the enemies, or weakness break the enemies. And then when her ultimate is up, you want to weakness break as many enemies as possible, so they get afflicted with the double, like the extra turn of delay. So basically she gives you a free turn if you weakness break, and makes it easier to do so. That's actually kind of incredible, especially for certain characters. Definitely characters like AoE characters would... I feel like this could be very, very good for certain characters, like Blade. I don't know. We'll see how good she is when she actually comes out. But like that sounds really, really good.
I'll say, and we didn't even mention her technique, Silken Serenade, which allows the team to automatically trigger an effect equivalent to her skill at the start of the next battle. In the simulated universe, when Ranmei possesses Silken Serenade, and when an ally attacks a simulated universe enemy, the battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked. The attack ignores weakness types,
but only in
and can
simulated
deplete
universe?
the toughness
That kinda
of
sucks.
all enemies.
Makes it
Breaking
faster,
a
though.
weakness can trigger the weakness break effect that corresponds to the attacker's own type.
Not only that, in the simulated universe,
Yeah,
for
she would
every
be good with
blessing
Kafka,
possessed,
too.
the toughness reducing
Kafka
damage
once
of the
weakness
current
breaks
attack
so bad.
is increased,
Oh, I
and
didn't
extra
even think
additional
of that.
ice damage is dealt.
Kafka players are eating
Very
good.
good. Sounds to me like you have an interest in testing the simulated universe.
After Trailblazers get to know Ranmei, another
know who
scholar
else
with
should-
connections
yeah,
to the Genius
Shampoo.
Society will be appearing in this Trailblaze
Kafka?
Continuance.
Oh, I assume you're
Other,
referring
like,
to the
Nihility
gentleman
units,
with
I
the
feel like she'd be very good for.
alabaster head.
Classic Mr. Scrollum. Able to see the gentleman behind the mask.
Gentlemen, my foot!
Herta, you're being a little harsh.
When isn't she?
Sounds like you two are well acquainted. Without further
All right.
ado,
Dr. Ratio! I'm so excited for him. I love his design. I just do. That was so
Ratio,
cool.
or Dr. Ratio as he's known, is an imaginary type character following the path of the hunt.
Which means he's going to be a single
Belongs
target.
to a different noose worshipping
DPS.
organization, the Intelligentsia Guild.
Which is why I can't stand the sight of him.
The Genius Society consists of vanguards from various fields who act in isolation. In contrast, the Intelligentsia Guild advocates for the dissemination of knowledge, allowing for a broad church of followers of Noose who work towards furthering
So
this
it's a
end.
knowledge cult.
Question.
Love this man
Does
already.
the current universe
I wanted the
derive
knowledge
greater
cult
benefit
man.
from the unparalleled talents of the Genius Society or the mutual learnings of the Intelligentsia Guild?
You sure you want to go there?
Hey, what does he actually do, though?
Let's not.
I heard he's a very good
Is
single
that why
target
Dr. Ratio joined the
self-buffing unit.
Intelligentsia Guild? A devotion to science? A desire to share scientific knowledge?
Exactly! Dr. Ratio presides over a total of 52 academic programs.
That's pretty cool.
And yells at people until they burst into tears.
Strict teachers make for...
Okay, what's he
During
do?
his basic attack, Mind is Might, Dr. Ratio brandishes his codex, dealing imaginary damage to a single target.
Does he slap
Question,
them with the book?
why does he carry a codex with
He
him?
bitch slaps them with the book.
Intellectuals enjoy persuading others with
Ah,
quotes.
I love it.
I think
It's-
Dr.
that's why it's
Ratio takes
stone.
that to mean hitting people with them directly.
Dr. Ratio's skill, Intellectual Midwifery, deals imaginary damage to a single target, while his talent, Cogito Ergo Sum, may trigger him to launch a follow-up attack after using his skill. As a
Ooh,
rigorous
so you wanna
academic
get his talent
researcher,
up.
Dr. Ratio pays close attention to his enemy's debuffs during battle. The more debuffs the enemy has, the higher the chance of him launching a follow-up attack. And let's not forget his ultimate three-step paradox. The good doctor
another
summons a
unit good with
leaning
Kafka.
tower, and through a series of precise calculations and measurements, plots a trajectory of
and with
maximum pain.
he'd be
The
so
target enemy
overpowered
suffers
with Silver Wolf.
imaginary damage and is afflicted with Wise Man's Folly. When a target with Wise Man's Folly is attacked by an ally of Dr. Ratio, he launches his Talon's follow-up attack against the target. And when using
Silver
his
Wolf
technique,
debuffs them like
molded by
crazy. If he
idolatry,
does more
Dr.
damage, the
Ratio
more
creates a
debuffs they have.
dimension and taunts nearby enemies. When attacking an enemy within the dimension to enter battle, there's a chance of reducing
You could
the
just keep
target's speed.
stacking it.
It would appear those 5 statues are made in his own image. Ergo, Dr. Ratio suffers from a certain degree of narcissism.
You gotta
To
love
put
the
it
narcissist, though.
That's
why I love
version
Gilgamesh.
1.6,
Narcissists are funny.
Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The elder of 2 siblings, very different from the other, yet bound to her all the same. It's Hanya's elder sister, Shui!
The robot lady that Galaxy's in love with. I really want her though. I do. She's a very cool unit.
Shui Yi is a quantum-type character following the path of
I
destruction,
didn't actually expect her
whose
quantum,
original
but
body
destruction
was
makes
replaced long ago with a permanent puppet system. The system was constructed for Shui Yi on behalf of the Ten Lords Commission. The commission
very
agreed
similar
that
vibes
for
to the
every
5-star,
culprit Shui Yi
brown-haired
apprehended,
lady
she would be
that's gonna be
rewarded
coming
with
out
a
1.7
half-day's
or
wingspan.
2.0. With Black
A
Swan.
reasonable arrangement.
Better than my
I really
one.
want Black Swan too. There's so many
Like
good
your sister
characters
Hanya,
coming out soon.
Shui Yi is a formidable presence on the battlefield. Shui Yi's basic attack, Mara Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a target enemy. Her skill, Iniquity Obliteration, can deal quantum damage to a single target and adjacent enemies. And as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, Shui Yi's talent is a little out of the ordinary. When Shui Yi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's toughness, stacks of karma are accumulated.
Okay.
So she's good at trying criminals?
The best! When karma stacks to the upper limit, Shui Yi immediately launches a follow-up attack on the target enemy, dealing quantum damage. Her ultimate, Divine Castigation,
I
can
get
deal
it.
quantum damage to a single
4-star
target
blade
and toughness depletion that
without
ignores
absorbing
weakest types.
HP.
The more toughness depleted, the greater the damage.
Gotcha.
Breaking weaknesses irrespective of type.
She has follow-up attacks
These Xianzhou natives are
based on
cold-blooded.
stacks.
When
Okay.
Shui Yi uses her technique, Summary Execution, to attack an enemy and enter battle, she deals quantum damage to all enemies. Yes, sir.
It said 4 to 8 though. Do you really
we
need
talked
8
about
stacks?
version 1.6's banners. During the first phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, Flow
Okay, thank
Triptych
God.
and
Okay, I was hoping that Shui Yu would be on May's because I'm going to be pulling for May, so that'll make it way easier to get her. Very good banner, by the way, because Ting Yun is very good.
The Lost Soul. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Ron May and Blade, respectively. Not to mention, the 4-star
Blade's on right
character
up
Shui
too.
Yi will be joining version
so funny.
1.6's first phase, Character Warp.
Oh, it's Bandage Guy.
Now, during the second phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, Pantaray and...
Okay, I'm not going to be pulling for him because, we're getting him for free. But this... Oh my god. This is a horrible 4-star lineup. Does anyone even use Hook anymore? Shushang is good. But, I mean... She's not... I'm pretty sure most people have her already, especially from the last event. And everyone gets Natasha for free. So this is really just an Eidolon's banner.
Nesun Dorma. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star
Even the
characters
5-star.
Dr. Ratio and Kafka, respectively.
Yes!
I
Yes! Okay, I'm pulling for Kafka.
wondered when that lady might be making a return.
Finally.
I'll be glad to see the back of her.
Then let's not
I
forget
really hope I don't
Light
lose the
Cone.
50-50
At
again.
1.6's first phase Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star Light Cone, my past self in the mirror, will be boosted. And in the Bicone Reminiscence Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star Light Cone, the Unreachable Side, will also be boosted. Version 1.6's second phase will also see the 5-star
getting his
Light
Light Cone.
Cone, the Baptism
Yep.
of Pure
Yep.
Thought, entering the Light
Yep.
Cone event warp.
Bathing relaxes both the body
They made both of the second half banners light cone sexy.
And the mind.
Yep.
It is of great benefit to our consideration of both the universe and philosophy.
Check out the yellow ducky.
And finally, in the aforementioned bygone reminiscence light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, patience is all you need, will also be boosted. Whew! Light cones, it's been a pleasure.
I think it's time for some mental
Okay,
recuperation.
so I kind of made a decision. I'm going to pull for May. And I'm only going to go so far. If I get Shui Yi, I'll probably stop. And the reason is because Kafka. I'm going to be pulling for Kafka. I'm going to be pulling for Dr. Ratio's light cone. So I'd prefer to save my wishes. But because I did lose the 50-50 last time, if I get a 5-star, it's going to be her. So that'll greatly decrease my chances for Kafka. So it's really, do I want May or Kafka? And I'm kind of leaning towards Kafka. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to see how the pools
Stay tuned for
go.
more updates.
We'll definitely just have to see how the pools go. New Swarm Disaster boss? It's just like a quantum version of Swarm Disaster.
I can see how that would make a big splash.
Do I recall
I
someone
have
mentioning
15K, Jade.
accidents
Congrats.
on the space station?
In the process of
I
clone
have a
cultivation, Madame Ron May did encounter a certain anomaly. An anomaly in the form of a Swarm King prototype and fierce
Ooh.
Swarm Disaster entity, Star Crusher.
A weekly boss.
Swarm King
That's what it
Scaricabaz. Thanks to an incident during the experiment, this borehole planet's old crater came into being, and it looks like a lively one.
It's gonna be a
There's
weekly
that
boss.
light-hearted tone again. Ergo, we're screwed.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I kick your butt.
Don't panic. Madame Ron May has shared with us one of her research papers. Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz. Analysis of asexual propagation performance induced by specific gene sequences. Let's start with the
Sweet to
abstract
ice
and
and
keywords, shall
imaginary.
we?
Ooh.
Ugh, get to the point!
Leave it to me. Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz possesses immense propagative capabilities. When in its multiply state, the Swarm King produces more of its own kind with every attack it sustains.
Wait, every attack? So the swarm just keeps multiplying the more we fight it?
Well, you
As
could
somebody's
focus on
getting
the other
tired.
enemies.
However, this multiply state is also when the Swarm King is most vulnerable. Breaking its weakness at this moment can cause it to explode.
That's right. As highlighted in the paper's conclusion, maintain your focus on the Swarm King's toughness. Time the weakness break just right, and Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz can be defeated. Furthermore,
Is it not
after
a
completing
weekly?
the 1.6 Trailblaze continuous mission, Echo of War, Borehole Planet's old
Okay,
crater
it is.
will
Never
become
mind.
available. Complete this challenge to obtain the advanced trace level up material, past evils of the
You know who would be
Borehole
very broken against that thing? It's weak to physical, and it multiplies like crazy. It's also weak to ice. So Jing Liu, the redhead dude, I already forgot his name. I can't remember his name for the life of me, and I just said it earlier in the stream. And Imbiber Lune, because it's also weak to imaginary. Like, if you have any of those for a DPS, I feel like you're set.
Planet Disaster.
Are all biological entities in this location characterized by aggression? Affirmation, it is reasonable to
Dr.
conduct
Ratio,
such
too,
experiments
would be pretty
within
good.
a sealed-off area.
Fear not. There are some sweet and lovable characters too. In a bid to boost the space station's research
Oh.
developments, Trailblazers have been
giddies.
assigned an important
Look at
mission.
the trash can one! Please tell me these are pets that we get to keep. Oh my god, I want the trash can. I want him. I want him
Nurture
so
and
bad.
care for the newly arrived little life forms.
I'm counting on you,
March.
friends.
There won't be any
This one is literally just March
or
7th as a cat.
anomalies this time, right?
Probably not. Look how adorable these little guys are.
Why is
In
there
the
a
Critter
toilet?
Pick scavenging event, trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals according to the nurturing manual.
We get to have an
They
army
can
of
learn
cats?
cultivation specifics and successfully
We get to
raise a
fuse
variety
cats?
of delightful little creatures.
Why is this
See
the
these
best
little
event I've
critters
ever heard
explore
of
and
ever?
frolic through the cabin is enough to put a smile on the face of every trailblazer.
Affirmative. It results in gratifying emotional
cat.
and physical responses. Conclusion. A profoundly ingenious construct.
Aside from the normal varieties, the cultivation process might even result in mutations and special breeds. And just between us, during the event, trailblazers have the chance to transform into and experience what it's like to be Peppy.
Meh.
Interesting.
It seems like it's gonna be slow.
I should add a
Peppy
transformation
has officially
feature to
been
the simulated
overshadowed by
universe.
cats.
Speaking of the simulated universe, this update is a real game changer with significant new features. Version 1.6 will add another fresh update to the simulated universe with brand new DLC, Gold and Gears.
Okay.
Ron May played a major role in this update.
Indeed. In simulated
So it's like a
universe,
Swarm
Gold and
Disaster
Gears,
thing.
Ron May
I haven't
has
even
developed a
finished the original
simulated
Swarm
noose
Disaster. Like, there's just so many side missions in it. I've only done it like 8-ish times. I'm like nowhere near done for the Swarm Disaster. So this is gonna put me even further behind. Simulated Universe is so different from Elysian Realm and Honkai Impact 3rd because it's turn-based combat and it's just as many areas and it feels so slow sometimes. It's kind of really annoying to do. I really enjoy StarRail like as a game and stuff, but I think Simulated Universe, I don't know. It just feels like a slower Elysian
and
Realm.
frozen space-time just before the demise of member 27.
Sometimes, like, it's like
Emperor
it really depends on the
Rupert.
day. Some days I'll be fine and
Rupert
just do
was a
one or two
computer
rounds,
that
and then
became
I'm done.
self-aware
I'm done.
and subsequently drew
I always get my
Noose's
weeks done,
gaze,
like
becoming
my
the
3 rounds a
27th
week,
member of the Genius Society.
With the Swarm Disaster thing
It
on top
proclaimed
of it,
itself
I just like
emperor
haven't done it.
and initiated the widely known Machine Empire
Do you guys know what I
crisis,
mean?
the First Emperor's War. The war serves as an excellent historical source for Ionic research.
This latest update adds the path of erudition and daringly experiments with separating dice from paths.
The dice come with 6 slots for equipping various dice face effects. By collecting Trailblaze secrets, you can unlock even more dice face effects. As Trailblazers delve deeper into the challenges, they can acquire more
So even
powerful
more
dice
complicated.
faces and unlock new ways to play. Trailblazers can
I
swap
love
out the
Simulated
faces on their
Universe.
dice,
I mean, I get why
combining
people do.
effects from multiple
It's-
paths to create
it's
unprecedented,
fun.
powerful buff combinations. For example,
But it's
when using
also
Kafka, even
really
if the
annoying
initial
sometimes.
path selected is the nihility, you can create diverse effects by strategically combining different dice faces. You could assemble a die that allows you
I'm
to
not saying
leap
it's
over
like
tiles.
bad or anything. I'm just saying that for me it just takes too long, and I don't get how there's people out there who can just do like 8 rounds a day to try and like level it up and grind it out as much as possible. When I'm like here, like, oh, I did it once, I feel accomplished. I'm gonna play again in like 2 days.
Or
I don't know, maybe
one
it's
that
just
yields higher rewards
it
in
doesn't hold my
battles,
focus.
or one that incorporates both effects.
Clear golden gears and
1.6, Trailblazers will receive an invitation from the Department of Ecology to participate in a special test.
the Department of Ecology? Ugh. What's the mission this time?
This test involves battling illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers. Each distinct scent plugin yields different test outcomes. Trailblazers will start with the basic test and subsequently unlock Despair Mode.
Despair mode? I hear Trailblazers are seasoned trash can explorers. I'm sure their noses can handle it.
Don't be so sure. The difficulty curve isn't for the faint of heart, which is why we like to remind all Trailblazers that the illusions created by these scents differ from regular enemies. Make sure you're well prepared before engaging in battle.
Example: deploy distinct scent plugins before commencing the simulated trial to attain varied bonuses in battle.
That's right. Immerse yourself in your favorite scent, say cedar wood, and you might
Would
just encounter
Rune
some familiar friends.
Be good with
What's
Enviver
this?
Lune?
A garlic-flavored, abundant
feel like
Ebon deer?
Just having someone with an
That
attack
sounds
would be good
delicious.
too.
Hey, snap out of it! Need I remind everyone? The scents may be tempting, but it's crucial to exercise self-control. Version 1.6 will also see the return of the planar fissure and realm of the strange events.
Okay.
During these events, successfully
know what these
challenging the
are.
simulated universe.
What's this one?
As I was saying, Trailblazers can strike up a conversation with Mr. Cien and his talking parrot to experience the brand new permanent challenge mode, Pure Fiction.
Permanent challenge mode.
Permanent challenge? You mean like the Forgotten Hall?
Not exactly. In Pure Fiction, defeating an enemy will cause it to respawn immediately, and Trailblazers earn points every time they deal damage to or defeat an enemy. At the end of
Right.
each battle, the highest score achieved in that challenge will be recorded. Trailblazers need to defeat as many enemies as possible within a limited number of cycles to rack up a high score. Each phase of Pure Fiction comes with its own set of buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from, which allows for team composition experimentation to maximize points.
Observation indicates that high scores hinge on the right cure. Conclusion. Consider the nature of enemies and available buff effects when selecting your formation and battle strategy.
Obviously.
Goodness, I'd have better myself. A quick update, folks. In each phase of Pure Fiction, you can bag yourself a whopping 720 stellar jades. And guess what?
Every
Completing
rotation?
specific stages for the first time will earn you the 4-star character links.
Whoa, 720
so.
stellar jades?
You heard it here first. In version 1.6, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos is set to expand with stages 11 and 12.
Okay.
In other words, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, and Pure Fiction will be updated in rotation. Every Memory of Chaos update will be followed
you'll have
2 weeks
something to
later
do every,
by
like,
a
2
Pure
weeks.
Fiction event.
That's cool.
Subsequently, 2
So
weeks
it's not
after
like a
that,
monthly thing
a
anymore.
new Memory of Chaos will start.
In which case, each version contains 3 such updates, meaning that Trailblazers can obtain a maximum of 2,160
really
stellar
going into
jades
detail.
across the Forgotten Hall and Pure Fiction.
Okay, we're getting
Of course,
another
where
free
would
10
1.6
wishes.
be without the ever
Oh,
incredible
is this
love
the
and
announcement?
support?
I've seen the short of
Hawkeye
this.
StarRail recently garnered incredible awards and nominations.
Yeah,
On
I've
behalf
seen
of the
this.
project team,
The free 5-star.
Trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say, me. Through sheer tyranny of will, I shall become ubiquitous. With this, I bid you farewell.
Yeah, I've seen the
Simulated
short of
universe
that already.
testing? Trailblazers? You know what to do.
I'm not talking about the weekend, y'all. I'm talking about our next special guest.
Another special guest?
The festivities, Pentaconi. Tonight, we'll be bringing you all the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer of the festival and representative of the family at Pentaconi, Mr. Sunday.
Good evening, dear viewers.
Is that his actual design?
I am Sunday.
I
Welcome,
love
good
that
sir.
design.
Your presence here lights up our
Oh
humble
my
studio.
god.
You
The
are
halo
too
and
kind,
the wings
Mr.
behind
Owlbert.
the ears?
If it were not for the IPM's
The
generous
cog?
invitation, I would not have had this opportunity to introduce
Oh
your
my
audience
god,
to our
please be
festival,
playable. Please
nor
be
its
playable.
location.
Please.
That is to say, Pentaconi. Pentaconi is located
He
in
gives
the
imaginary
Asdana
vibes,
star
too.
system.
Which is my
It is
favorite
a
element
holiday
so far.
destination of universal repute, known to many as the planet of festivities.
We're gonna talk about the
Our
characters.
guests will be staying in the Reverie.
I want him.
A luxurious hotel where one may travel freely
I
between
want him
reality
so
and
bad.
dreamscape, basking in dreams that are uniquely yours.
I'm curious, what makes this festival different from the previous ones?
Charmony Festival is a Pentaconi tradition.
Cosmic
Talking about the main
superstar Miss
story and the
Robin
festival going
is
on
set
during
to
it.
perform at the ceremony.
Let's see the characters.
You heard correctly. On behalf of the family, Robin will be singing at the opening of the festival
Okay, so
in
his
honor
sister?
of the Eon of Harmony. My sister has already arrived in Pentaconi, and dress rehearsals are well underway.
She's very
Our
cool
guests
too.
are in for quite the show.
Miss Robin's participation will undoubtedly make the ceremony all the more dazzling.
And no cowboy guy?
Mr. Sunday,
damn.
Would you be able to
Not
divulge
yet, anyway.
any details about the festival's
Just because his design has been released
All
doesn't mean
manner
he
of
is.
preparations are unfolding as we speak.
Misha!
The
I've seen
Reverie's
him.
renovation works are drawing
He's
to a close.
destruction.
And so too is its human resources overhaul.
He's a destruction 4-star.
Our level of service will be better than ever. Separately, we have introduced performers and service personnel from the Iris family
Hi,
to
Sam.
Penacony's principal scenic areas and leisure facilities. I'm sure they will help our guests to feel right at home. Needless to say, safety is our primary concern. And so, the devoted and courageous Bloodhound family will be responsible for security at the festival. Danger does not exist in Penacony's dreams, and the family promises that the safety of every guest is guaranteed. Of course, the family is also forgiving.
Is
Perhaps
that a
you are member
character?
of the Annihilation Gang.
Holy
Or
shit!
even the Stellaron Hunters.
Sam!
If you cherish dreams and uphold benevolence,
Oh man, there's so many
Penacony
cool
welcomes your
characters.
arrival.
I want Demon Man and Sam.
Since issuing the invitations, we have received many replies from various
Dude,
organizations throughout
I love
the
the
universe.
gold on Sam's design.
Today
I didn't see that
will
in
be
that
the
one
first
trailer.
time we are publishing the guest list.
All in the service of the preservation, the Amber Lord. He's an executive from the IPC Strategic Investment Department and a member of the legendary 10 Stonehearts. Mr. Adventurine. Explore, understand,
Adventurine. I heard he's a
establish,
villain.
and connect. Together, the Nameless carry forward the trailblazing will of Akavili and build bridges between the stars. The navigator of the Astral Express, Miss Himiko, along with the entire crew, will soon be gracing Penacony with their presence. Trading knowledge for wisdom, calculating wealth with formulas, and transcending individual limitations through an academic network of shared resources. The renowned scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild, Dr. Veridus Ratio.
I'm so glad he's free. I know I've said that
therefore
like
we
8 times, but
and memories are
I
proof of
wanted him to.
existence.
I was gonna pull
She's
for him.
committed to
I wanted him so
safeguarding
bad.
and sharing these memories, and able to journey beyond.
It's gonna
the
make getting his light
corporeal
cone so
into
easy.
The cosmos. Hails from the Garden of Recollection.
Black Swan!
It's none other than the Memo Keeper herself, Miss
This update's
Black
gonna be so
Swan.
hype. 2.0.
In the uncaring expanse of the cosmos, elation exists as a balm for sorrow. Forever resilient, never disheartened,
The masked
ceaselessly
fool.
untearful, endlessly present, and here representing the masked fools, Sparkle! Following
She's,
the path of
the
the
other
hunt,
5-star that's getting
journeying
released
from
with
one
Black
planet
Swan,
to
huh?
another, upholding justice, eradicating evil,
Galaxy
and
Ranger?
then doing it all over again. She's been away from the spotlight for too long.
Raiden May!
Representing the Galaxy Rangers.
Oh my
Miss
God.
Acheron takes the stage.
If we're
once
getting
more.
May, we should definitely get
On
Kiana
behalf
soon.
of the family, I hereby warmly welcome our guests to participate in this, our grand
I
celebration.
really hope Branya, May, and
Penacony
Kiana work really well on team.
awaits you.
I want that team. Oh, that was so good. I'm actually really happy I watched that. Because I probably would have missed so much information just watching the trailer like I usually do. So thank you for telling me to watch that, Galaxy, especially because StarRail crashed anyway, so very good end to the stream. A lot of really amazing characters. If I had to like narrow it down to 3 that I really want, I think it would be Raiden May at the top, Black Swan, and Sam. There's so many other characters though coming out soon, and they have really nice designs. I kind of want this demon dude too. If this guy's a playable character, where is he? This dude. I would want him just because he's so different from every other character. Like, that's awesome. And that's why I love StarRail, because we're going on an adventure through space. There's going to be so many different species. If they wanted to, they could make an alien species of hamster and make them, like, the most overpowered characters in the game. I love... I know that was, like, way out of left field. It was the first thing I thought of. But they could. And I'm really excited to see some of the different races and stuff we see later on. There's more? But it ended. Like, there's literally... Okay.
Penacony awaits you.
It did the StarRail thing. Oh, okay. It's actually showing us. It gives Fontaine vibes. Space Fontaine. There's more. 2 seconds more. Definitely gives Fontaine vibes though. Like very entertaining, but as far as Mei goes, because she's our next like Honkai Impact 3rd character coming out, I might, depending on how good her Eidolons are, I might wail for her, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna go like E6, but I might go E1 or E2. Like I did for Imbibe or Lune. If I really love a character, I'll try to get a couple Eidolons. But we'll see. We'll see. We definitely have to see what her Eidolons are. It'd be kind of nice. We saw her in that one trailer, and she got her giant Hersher of Thunder sword, which is awesome. It even has like the same design as that one outfit she has. I think I'm gonna... Maybe I'll make a short of just side-by-side comparisons. I'm so excited for her, honestly. Mei's one of my favorite characters in Honkai Impact 3rd, so the fact that she's finally coming out is awesome. Amazing. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I think I'm going to end it here just because it's a good place to wrap up. 1.6 looks good. I'm excited for Dr. Ratio and everything, but 2.0 is going to be amazing. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, which will be tomorrow for Honkai Impact 3rd. Bye, guys.